Okay, hello guys, welcome back, and we are gonna actually do it. First time ever on stream! Let's get a casting going. Impromptu Valorant PUGS. Live right now at twitch.tv/DaksPH. Casting with Mr. Billy. With Billy
Hello.
from Team PH Overwatch 2019. SG versus PH action. Pre-map scrimmage between the two squads.
Pretty excited for this.
Dude, I'm really excited. We're actually gonna get some Valorant content. Okay, pali dito ba Daks nice fan page. Fuck you. Oh shit, it's still censored. R. Okay, guys, so I'm not even playing music. We are just gonna have a clean screen. I'm gonna try to whip up an overlay literally while we're casting, so that's what Billy is for. Gonna be helping me out in that regard, and I'm very, very excited for this. We just literally finished the New Wave Invitationals, but we are gonna go into this one. And we are gonna go right away into this. So yeah, it seems like the attacking side of the SGPH coalition gonna be ready. The full PH squad gonna be still looking to get on, and yeah, let's turn on a few things actually while we're waiting.
She asked for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Team Philippines asking for 2 minutes for Vash.
Okay. Let's share natin sa ating Valorant PH. Share to group. Valorant PH. Papansinin kaya to? Of course not.
Maybe.
First time casting some PUGS for Valorant. An impromptu EH SG versus EH showdown. Stream at HTTPS. Dude, we're just getting into it immediately. I didn't even prepare. I was just sitting down and got suddenly dragged into Twitch. www.twitch.tv/DaksPH. Stream live at Valorant H. There you go, boys. There you go. Are we good? Oh, yeah.
I'm asking the team of Gibo if they're ready.
Okay, in the meantime, guys, let's play some. Like me playing the music. CSGO music while waiting, bro. That's how we do it. Where's my CSGO music?
Alright, they're ready.
Are they ready? I'm literally turning on my image editor right now. So Billy is gonna be filling in to besides analysis as a CSGO player, but also as the guy who will save me while I'm literally doing Gimp. And we will do a clean VOD as soon as possible. High skill disparity. Warning! High skill disparity. Bro. Who's GM already? Who's GM already, guys? Bro. Camille Lugi.
Pretty sure it's Daks
Okay,
PH.
3, 2, 1. Not me, guys. So we are gonna start things off on splits. And we are gonna get into a pug! We are gonna get into a scrimmage, and I'm very, very excited for this. I can't believe it's happening, Mr. Billy. We're actually gonna be casting some Valorant. We're casting some Valorant, sir. It's actually happening. Happening. So right now I'll do a quick little clean screen just in case, just to pick things up while I am gonna be looking to edit a few things along the way. So welcome guys to Valorant. And that is CSGO music happening right now in behind, but hey, it is what it is. So welcome to Valorant, as we said, the newest shooter of Riot, and it's done a lot of things, that's for sure. It's pretty big time, Mr. Billy. What do you think about Valorant? I love it personally. Can we actually pick hero? No, we can't.
No, we can't. I love it though. It's a nice like a new perspective on FPS. It reminds me so much of CS gameplay, CS mechanics with some skills and cooldowns from Overwatch.
Yeah, dude. I like it too. I never liked Counter-Strike, that's for sure. But this is such a good balance for me. I'm really enjoying playing Valorant. I'm really liking what's it all about, and I really want to put my hat into casting some of this action, and this is thanks to our good friends. Well, it's honestly Washed Up Overwatch Squad versus Washed Up Overwatch Squad, and we will see some very, very familiar names into this one. I'm gonna get used to the cameras real quick. It's very quick. The camera is very quick, not gonna lie. I cannot do my slow pans, that's for sure.
Do they have the free cam here?
There is a free cam already on it. So it's 1-3, 1-0 for all our players. And here on the defensive end, we are going to have Team PH versus the side of Team Singapore +1 facing off. So here for the blue hand side, is it blue? It's like green. The defensive end, it is going to be Gibo, Kama, Pipao, Jesse Vash, and Humi. All familiar names from the Overwatch scene. On the other side, though, it's also familiar names from the SG side. Infectious Yanli, Savior Vital, and actually Mr. Fascinate going to be on that edge. So we do have cheats enabled just to fix things up so we can pause a few things along the way and make sure that the action is good and great. And in the meantime, we do have a smoke here and now in from Brimstone. So what do you think first and foremost, Mr. Billy, on these compositions? We do see the Sage on both sides, so they will have to sustain Cyphers as well to have some camera views. But Yanli's gonna get first blood, catches out Humi. It's all about spam on the right-hand side, whips out the CZ, and Peepow gonna take the brunt of the damage as well. Jesse Bash though with a tag onto one in return. And hey, this is gonna be a good start here for the attackers, rotating to the B side.
And Mr. Yanlis actually got the kill through the smoke.
It's really just all about coordination, man. They figured out exactly where the opponent was gonna be and made it happen. Right now, though, it's time for the plant. What do you think about this plant location? It's out in the open, not gonna be hidden whatsoever. What's it all about? Isikama gets another one on the board.
Getting an open plant is one of the best things to do if you have a free plant, because the defenders will have a hard time defusing it because they'll be out in the open, easy to get shot.
Yeah, and look at that, the attack of Team Singapore actually doing really well. They all have ghosts right now, they're very potent with those headshots, and this should be an economic round right here, right now, for the side of the defense. Now, the thing about on an econ, you can still commit by buying a few abilities here and there. They don't really cost too much, but if you do want to buy them early, then at the very least, try not to use them if unnecessary, because you do want to save that money up. So Humi, gonna change things up, will be whipping out the small shotty that's sawed off. It's all about looking to just destroy anyone in CQC, but the range is very low onto that one in a really quick rotation here for Singapore, as they have some guns bought out already for round number 2.
I'm surprised, like, that the... oh wait, no, they all bought weapons. For a while I thought they didn't buy weapons. Because as an attacker, if you win, it's very good to buy SMGs at the start, at round 2.
Yeah, you can also buy that Bulldog, you know, the FAMAS of this game. It does have the burst fire, which is very accurate, but at the same time, it does have a full auto sphere. So right now, we do have a Sova here for Savior, or for Vital rather, looking around, trying to get that scout information. Gets the hit onto Humi on that Phoenix, and Yanlis will immediately initiate on that one. Heaven already taken here by the attacking side of Team Singapore. And Gibbo fragging out though. He's gonna be able to get through. Good flash right now, courtesy of the breach and the slow from Sage as well. But Yanlis doesn't care whatever Jakama is gonna be up to. Gonna be ripping that one apart.
That was actually an excellent bait there by the Sova, wherein he let the Phoenix attack the drone while Eurus just pops his head.
And that is just an easy takedown again here. Solid push from the attacking side, but it was an impressive defense as well from the side of Team PH. They were able to play a really good econ round, got 3 from the other side, and even though those kills did even up the economy, at least right now we're gonna have pretty similar guns on both sides. No, very interesting. The attack potentially gonna go for an econ. They're considering it. A few of them already buying a few Vandals along the way. 3 Guardians though here for the side of Jakama, Humi, and Pipao. And here on this map, what's it called again? Split?
Split.
Yeah, here on Split, the range does allow the Guardian to have some really good damage potential with the fire rate.
In my opinion, I think the defenders need to focus more on mid. They can't keep giving mid for free to the attackers.
And they do.
Because in this map, mid control is very important.
It seems like in every map, mid control is very important because it allows you to rotate accordingly and force the defensive end to respond. Right now, though, it is Jesse Vash against the world trying to hold on to A, but at the same time, we do have Fascinate and Co. set to try and go for the push. Jesse Vash rotating to Heaven. Fascinate with the tracking. And Will the Bulldog gonna get that takedown. Doesn't even need a top up right here right now on his Brimstone, and Smokes is very important to cover the high ground away from the opposition. But here comes Humi already rotating on in.
The Sova's getting a good flank though.
So let's see how Vital rather is gonna play this out as he's coming through the rope. SEAL team sits in behind. Backstab onto one, make that 2. Peepal too late to respond.
Excellent flank.
Dude, speaking about this game right now, it's a 200 ping game for everyone, more or less. Pretty even as is an SEA scrim, but Gibbo has to retreat. Beautiful flank and beautiful plant right now for Team SG+1. Fascinate already retreating on that. He can look to get a Vandal if he wants, but it is time to get out of dodge. No one else gonna be able to get any frags so far, but oh no, the Cypher might get caught here. Gibbo taken down by Vital. This Contenders player showing up on Valorant as well, and another round taken by the attacking side.
I think Gibbo was actually hoping to get exit frags so that they don't get the free round win for free. But he just got caught by the Sova and the Sage.
Yeah, it's highly unfortunate, but maybe you'll just put some text. I think I'm gonna start things off really by just adding text on on the thing. This is literally production value looking to learn, basically, guys. So this is a clean VOD right now. We do like have keeping things clean when we do have VODs like this. We don't have an overlay though, sadly, as of yet, but I think I can just modify a few things as we were talking about earlier on. But hey, here comes a smoke in the middle. So again, mid here for the attacking side. What's this all about besides mid control? Is it really just versatility as Yannis gets clocked by Peepow and Humi shows up out of nowhere from heaven? Gonna be an angel of death there.
Excellent one tap by Peepow. Just clocks Yuri's head while he's aiming at the trap.
And this is such an important round for the defense right now. They have bought a few guns and they've bought a few marshals along the way. Now this will give them that hand cannon potential. And if you do have that aim, you can hit those brains and get those takedowns. But People is not really too confident going for the push and look for a few guns here and there. And I think for the attacking side, if they rotate to mid, they might be able to get a few stragglers looking to scavenge from those corpses.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Kama even with a frag there. Again, huge Deagle gameplay right now from the side of Team PH. They get smoked out though. Seems like Fascinate making sure that that doorway will not allow any more demise. And here comes the push. Is looking really bad for the attackers. This is potentially the first round going in favor of the defenders in a situation like this.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Vash with the kill, and that is gonna be that one ending.
Vash got friendly stunned by the Jakama.
Highly unfortunate. The breach charge affecting, and that's the thing about Valorant right now. I don't know if they're gonna change it up in ranked or not, but there is no friendly fire. There is only friendly fire through abilities. It's not through gunplay. Which is really interesting to see. So you can get bombed out, you can get flamed on, you can get slowed, you can get concussed and the like. But at the same time, you can get shot.
Because it makes you think about the way you use your abilities. You can't just throw a molly in front of your team and hope that they'll just walk through it.
Molly, as we would say. And we've been wanting to do this for quite a while already, guys. But now that we have enough people with keys, we can do this on the more regular. And I myself had been a caster for Overwatch for a while already, and this is just a natural transition. Also, alongside the game, as Humi gets the tracking on, good spray control, will be able to get the wall bang through Fascinates. And with a top up on the board, the Phoenix already such a potent DPS basically to keep the sustain on. Good angles here for Peepow as well, making sure mid is still on the defender side.
And the defenders actually technically have a res, so it can basically become a 5v6 if they wanted. Like right now, he could res Peepow
Huge shot though from
if he
Infectious.
gets free res.
He has the operator, but the defense yet again getting these frags, and Infectious panicking, gonna be shooting that one onto the floor. Here comes the concuss and the potential rotate right now through Jakama's end, but instead gonna be backing on out. The breach charge looking to push on through, and seems like the defense transitioning over to A, but it seems like the attacking side of Team SG noticing that's a rotation, and Infectious looking to push onto Heaven yet again. I like this Billy. I feel a lot more calm casting this. It feels like we can just relax most of the time as Savior catches out Gibbo, but at the same time...
Gibbo was caught off guard. He was only looking at the tunnel.
And snipers sometimes just a little too zoom into their cameras, but here's the rotation from the defense. We do see a plant on B side, and where is that exactly? It's in the nook there to make sure that it is in cover. Resurrection as well. Vital, brought back into life. An angle's not taken here, one towards CT, one looking into Heaven, but this can be Humi catching out that angle. Pushing forward already, whips out the operator.
Flash.
Oh, Infectious! Needed to decide there, but that was such a good initiate there from the side of Team PH. Looking for the attack right now, looking for the push. Savior gonna be able to bring one to the grave with him, but no, this is a defuse yet again. And here we go one more time. another defensive win. And this is really economy shifting back in favor of the defense. They should be able to get some buys on, a few of them needing a few sponsors along the way. But this is going to be pretty even gunfights here for the defensive end, and the attack might have to play Econ into this round.
The flash of Jikama actually caught both the Sova and the Jet, which actually caused their deaths, because the Sova couldn't shoot anything because he couldn't see anything in the screen.
Highly
gave them free fire from heaven.
It is what it is, just all about the shooting. Let me just check real quick. We actually got the shares on. You know, Valorant PH, of course. Hey, Kama gonna be on this high ground right now, looking to play into the ramp. We do see a potential rotation, and already a dash on in there from the side of Infectious. There's a full A attack here for the offensive side of Team SG, and they get the first frag on the board. Savior gonna get taken down, rotation behind. Humi coming in from sewers, but people are gonna get one back. This is going to be a potential flank here from Humi, as here comes Jesse Bash going for the resurrection. It's really all about the fight. Oh, Jikama still going to get clocked in the head. Unfortunately, no invulnerability there. Volley going to be tossed over to that high ground as well. And even a Cypher ultimate right now, courtesy of the side of Yanli's, I believe, but he's gonna fall into the battle. Rotating right now, Yubot gonna be pushing with Humi onto the corner right now of A. Is gonna be that defense. And the Sage holding that right angle, but Yubot gonna get another frag on the board. Jet Smash goes exactly where Savior is, and will be able to get the operator shot.
Yeah, the thing about the res in this game, there's the animation for when you get res is very long. So you have to make sure that the target that you res is in, you can cover all their possible sides wherein they can get shot, unless it's a free headshot, which just happened right now.
Literally happened right in front of our eyes. So, what can you say else about this game, Mr. Billy? I'm not myself a CS:GO guy, but at the same time, I do understand how it goes. What really are the big deal aspects of the economy? Because I see a big difference from this game to CS:GO is the fact that you get the same amount of money per kill. Doesn't matter what gun you're using.
So yeah, in this game, making sure that when, like here in this game, which I really like, is that you can buy your teammates weapons if they ask for it. So usually, like for example, like right now, Pipao has the least amount of money in the defender side, and in the attackers, Humi has the most money. He could potentially buy Pipao a weapon so that next round, in case they all die, they'll essentially have the same amount of money the next round.
Yeah, and it seems like we start things off with an ice wall there, courtesy of the Sage of Jesse Bash, forcing Team Singapore to rotate into mid. Here comes the Sova ultimate though, and we'll see what Vital is gonna get. Looking to target around mid, doesn't get much though. No targets whatsoever. Pipao as well as Humi have been pretty superior onto this high ground right now. Humi actually top fragging for his team. Spray control on the board. Gibbo in the meantime just watching over the camera yet again, and this is gonna be a difficult push here for the attacking side. They really want to burst through the mid, but they need to deal with both the Brimstone as well as the Phoenix. Both excellent duelists in their own side. Here and now, looking for a potential rotate. The defenders have really forced the attack to think about what their plan is going to be.
Plus, they have 4 ultimates to work with.
So, look at that. That's a fun thing. That's something we can be so familiar with, ult economy. Now, in Overwatch, ult economy is such a big deal, especially such a game changer. Here in Valorant, it is also a game changer, but not to the highest degree. It does force movement, it does force a different kind of thing, but Savior caught in the slow will get taken down there by Pipao. As the A rotation comes from the attack, well, that is exactly where the orbital strike has its value. Moving on to the point, though, good smokes here right now. Here comes all of those ultimates from the defense, and that's absolutely flawless, courtesy of the breach. Gets the slam on down, will be able to get those takedowns. So what's that ult called? It's the Rolling Thunder, quaking onto point A.
That was an excellent combo by both Vash and Pipao's. The slow of Vash, making sure that Savior could not escape the Pipao's ultimate.
Yes,
just melted him.
Just found the angle, man, and it was just so effective there. Anyway, though, still a Cypher on B, and I like when you do have that Cypher, you can play a Cypher solo onto a spot. Now, usually you see this on the 3-point map more often than not, but here on Haven, well, it works out as well, because it's a very easy cover here for Gibbo. He can safely watch over the garage of the T side. while 2 are committed onto mid. So this does double power between Humi as well as P-Pow. They're making sure that they have his cover, and Humi has had enough. He's gonna go for the run it back, going for the push. He blinds himself though. Not the best way to go about things with that curveball, and he will have to retreat and play the defensive end yet again.
Yeah, so, the thing about the Phoenix ulti, by the way, is like he may have an extra life, but if he starts off with armor and he dies, his armor stays 0.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't, his armor does not regenerate.
Yeah, and the good thing to use run back honestly is if you, when you've been already hurt in the first place. There we go, though, with the orb! And P-Pow notices, here's the sound savior! Way too ambitious, trying to get a little more ult back. And of course the Sage, wanting to get the resurrection. It's always a big deal to have an extra gun onto the field, but now he will be done and dusted. He is ready though with his resurrection after that frag onto himself. Remember guys, when you do die here in this game, well, you will get an ult point back as well as Stim Beacon though to just up that fire rate. In the meantime, it seems like Gibbo watching over that site, sees the camera get taken down. There we go though, Infectious with the spread, and we'll be able to go some kills. Fascinate now, popping off into the middle. And allow him to get that point back, but no, Jakama back into the fold. 4 of our teammates now on opposite sides here in Valorant. It's a 1-for-2 scenario. Can Infectious get the clutch? He's gonna get slowed on away, tracking, trying to get Jesse Bash, who rotates to the right-hand side, and this is gonna be a forced save as the defense, starting things off slow, gonna be able to bring it back when the economy is back in their favor.
See, Savior got a little bit too greedy trying to get the black orb because it makes a really loud sound. Try to take it.
Dude, it makes a woo sound. Woo!
It can be heard across the map.
Dude, there's like superior sound effects right here. It makes a really
Soundboard.
nice. I'm the soundboard, guys. I am the soundboard. Okay, so I'm gonna do what Billy said and look to use this real quick. Can I just get this? Am I big brain enough to do this, Mr. Billy? So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm literally making an overlay right now for Valorant as Gibbo with the push. I'm gonna get that kill. Ridiculous. Operator in CQC will get punished by Infectious though, and this is a free op right now if the red hand side chooses it. Saver with the resurrection as well, and the gamble play there from Gibbo now gonna bite the asses of Team PH.
Spike drop.
What do you think about that, Mr. Billy? Was that ambitious or was that ambitious?
That was a good play by Gibbo, but after he got that kill, he just backed away.
No
Like
touch drop.
he got a little bit too greedy, honestly, trying to get another pick when there was a jet in his face. Because you know, she just dashed into his face, and the minute he misses that, he's dead.
Yeah, and with the operator having that low fire rate, one shot will allow the jet dash in and get the recovery back to the gun. You don't need to use that ultimate to be cocked and ready to go. As he comes rotation right now onto A side. Interesting movement here from the attacking end. It seems like the defense, of course, they're expecting them on B, but it's a full rotate right now, and it's a 5v3 scenario. They still need to deal though with the breach of Jakama. He's been doing really well, knowing these angles, blowing up those walls as much as possible. Smoke right now though onto Heaven as well, and it really is going to be long covered as here comes the push from Team Singapore, trying to make it to the other side. Infectious leaping on up, Orbital Strike though in the middle, and Saver gonna get the frag there, takes care of P-Pow, securing Heaven for his team, but time is not of the essence. They need to get to the point. Humi gonna be able to get the frag from the side, cashes out the spike carrier, and this is a slow push for Team Singapore that blows up in their face. Jesse Bash staying on to the point, and that is the defense holding yet again. Impressive efforts from Team PH.
So, see, that's the thing about this game. Unlike Counter-Strike, this game, the attackers only get 1 minute and 40 seconds to you know, plant the bomb and detonate it. Unlike in CS, where you have much more time. It's much more forgiving to stall out or just walk around trying to get picks. Well, in this game, it's either you all rush one area or you try to get picks. But trying to get picks essentially usually just wastes time if you don't actually get picks.
Yeah, it's really, really unfortunate there, and that was just such a good call from the defensive, and they really are understanding these angles, and kudos to Jakama, honestly. Really, really impressive with that breach so far as Jesse Bash watching the angle. Here comes potentially the suffering of Gibbo yet again. He's doing it again, guys. He's holding on to it and has to run down the way. Here comes the dash already.
He learned this lesson.
He learned this lesson, has to back on now. And immediately the rotate comes. Jesse Bash, the only one on A. It's all about the shots, but the flame from Humi gonna burn them immediately. seems like that was an econ round though, if you guys notice, on the attacking side. So not the worst, but a pretty commanding lead here for Team PH. 7-3 right now, looking pretty primed in a spot like this. And what do you think about this map, Mr. Billy? Is it CT-sided or T-sided?
In my honest, I'd like to say it's more CT-sided because the trying to take B from garage is very difficult because you need heaven control to be able to push through B safely.
That's true. I can agree with that. I can attest to that honestly. And right now,
because look at the Cypher. Gibbo can just hold B all by himself.
He's been holding so well with the camera work, and I feel like on the defense, Team Singapore might be able to get that comeback on. But every single point right now that Team PH is getting is really taxing the opposition. Okay, Umi is also another taxer right there, and he's looking to get a little back. Takes care of Fascinating first, Infectious next on the list. Beautiful spray control. Humi is really showing his stuff. And this guy, former of Mineski Overwatch, a DPS and an off-tank in his own right. A really impressive player right now. Mechanical skill through the roofs. Really getting the spray control going. How do you guys
They should destroy the wall. They should destroy the wall.
How do you guys think about this? I'm really having fun. This is the first time we're doing this, but I'm having a blast, honestly. Getting to cast some Valorant and Gibbo and Jesse Bash with some operators again. Frags on that. Easy takedowns there, and that should be enough. For the defense to hold, I think, an 8-3 right now. How's the economy here?
Last round of the first half.
Yeah, and it's all about the buys right now. Both sides should have significant gunplay, should be able to buy out. And we are going to see an operator here for Yanli. He's going to be looking to get those angles. But top frag with 7-9, not really the best thing to go on. In the meantime, Humi is just absolutely dominant in the mid. 15-4 on that KDA. And we will see two ups right now. Jesse Vash as well as Gibbo. Going to be covering one side each with one sniper. Assault rifles all about. Humi the only one playing that Guardian. Apparently it's all about Vandals here and now for the defense. And here's Jesse Bash looking for a frag. Has to retreat. Does it help to whip out the knife just like CSGO? Is it or is it all about that movement speed?
It's all about the knife gives you so much movement speed compared to holding a pistol or your primary weapon.
Oh, yeah, Yanli's actually gonna get the frag. Seems like Yanli's was waiting with a backup gun, and he threw down the operator, baited out the opposition, and had a Spectre in hand as well. Since the last round, you can really buy as many guns as you want, throw them on the ground, and spots you need them to. Oh, Fascinate is gonna go for a little bit of that smoke action, but Jesse Bash looking to hold a long, won't be able to see anything through the smoke. Meantime, Yanli's right now still expecting someone to be at mid, but the rotation has already moved on past Humi. Going over to Heaven can be the potential fight here and now between the Cypher and the Phoenix.
Oh, no, the backstab.
The backstab might have it, but Fascinate, well, all of that was happening. Fascinate takes care of Peepow. And look at this, the angle that Mr. Yanli's is holding on to. I think he heard something as Humi ran on through to the other side. Jesse Bashta with another kill on the board. Watching over Heaven. And sees Fascinate, but misses the shot! That is going to be the punch there, courtesy of the Brimstone. Goes for the molly onto the high ground. And things look dire here for the defense. Might not work out in their favor. Giacomo though fragging on that. And what I realized here on the Spectator is if a person dies, it doesn't change the bind. Since they disappear, right, and they move to the right,
yeah,
it doesn't change the bind. So I still have to remember what their initial spot was. It's not 5 for Giacomo right now, it's 3. And in a 2v1, he will lose his life. Take down there, 8-4 our score. What do you think about that first half?
It was a good a good start for the attackers, though, for the team of Purists. But in the end, once the team of Gibbo started getting their foothold, getting to know where each player should stay and how to use the way they use their abilities, they instantly just reverse sweep them.
Yeah, it looks really like a good start there from Team SG, but unfortunately in the end, it was all Team PH there to just figure things out and to grind things down. Now, we do see our side swap. It is now Team PH on the attacking end on a red side. Here for the defense, it is gonna be Team SG. And interesting to note is the score of the defense disappears in a custom game for some reason. If you notice, look at that.
What do you mean?
Look, if you press tab, there's 0 right now on. No,
oh yeah,
there's
0.
Yeah, close beta, guys. But they are 4 points on the board. 4 rounds to go here for the attacking side of Team PH to try.
Gibbo just got shredded by
Gibbo. Yeah, Savior with a classic actually, a little bit of combo there. Does he have the armor? That's the real question into this one. As Giacomo trying to get that push forward, looking for a few hits here and there. In the meantime, Savior, he did buy the wall and the slow orb actually for this economy. So he does have a lot of tools to really hamper the opposition. But Fascinate right now catches out Humi. Good start really for this defense. And setting the tone yet again, it seems like one of the expertise really is this pistol round. As Vital getting it down here goes the push, but Savior gonna get one before his demise, and it is the brothers from the Beyond. It is only gonna be the Breach and the Brimstone now left on the list. Ikama looking to
That was a
hold
great
Velo.
idea though. They used the Sage Wall to jump over the Elder Sage Wall and just surprise the defenders.
But on up to heaven we go. Potential push from the ACT side as well. Look at that, all about hits right here, right now. What do you call the side where the jet is right now, Mr. Billy? The
Side with
A-long
jet?
CT, yeah, A-long T side, right? As Zikama
yeah,
gonna be
A-long.
getting a frag back. Yanli still with the kill as well. It's potentially a 2v1 scenario. And the Brimstone looking to buy some time. Pipa though gonna get on the board. Here comes the flank and Pipa survive. Both sides going for the fight here. And now Yanli's
No
gonna get the takedown. But no time to defuse.
No time.
And this is just gonna be the demise of the Cypher.
That was a great stall by Mr. Fascinate.
He just found it. He just found it out. And the attacking side able to just get that one done again. 4-9 now our score. Even though with some really good frags there from the defensive end, it just didn't work out in the end. They didn't get it fast enough, and that's what I've been seeing here from Yanlis and Co. They're not able to rotate in time. They're playing a little too safe against the ultra aggressive playstyle here of Team PH. And this goes to
They
show this.
honestly need to get to make use more of the Sova recon dart because the way he's using it is not very optimal in my opinion. The way he's using the recon dart.
Where does the recon dart even go in the first place? Let's see how Vital is gonna play things out. As he does still have it, he can toss it over here. It seems like for Team SG, they want to play it patient as Kama does get one on the board for fire right now. And they're spraying everywhere on the map. On the B we go. Garage has been already overtaken. And Humi looking for some targets. Not going to see it. Rotation right here right now from Yanli's going in behind the wall. Might get backstabbed into this one. Infectious having to retreat as
We don't
well.
know.
Oh, here go with the shots, but Pipao still survives. The headshot doesn't
Oh,
connect.
he missed.
Yeah, so unfortunate. The hand cannon not getting that one done. You do see the Cypher Cage though on the point, and Yannis will take advantage. Takes care of one with the push. Looking for another one, but surprise, surprise, Humi is just there. And this is going to be a good plant here and now for the attacking team PH. Looking to make sure that they can get another point in their favor. Two angles covered. Heaven even taken here by the attacking side. Jesse Vash getting on the board. And Savior, the lone survivor, looking to make things happen. Can he survive though? Can he sustain? He's gonna get shot down by Gibbo. And it's time to get out of dodge and gun on away. The attacking side with some gun spot with a Phantom as well as a Bulldog. But hey, the bomb doesn't explode. And a really, really good spot here for the attack. This might force the defense to go econ yet again in such a clutch moment round.
What the Sova could do honestly with this recon dart is to tag an area wherein attackers would usually pass through to know if the attackers are going either A or B. Like right now, he just keeps holding onto his recon dart and shoots the recon dart at areas where he knows that already is someone.
Yeah, well, with the recon dart, you can go for a proactive play when you throw it over onto one side, realize they're not there. But at the same time, most disciplined teams can just bait that one out and be like, oh, now we can rotate there because they don't expect that we will be there in the first place. It really is how the meta will shape up into Valorant, which is very, very interesting. A lot of different facets, a lot of different compositions. And we were able to see a few of those in action in the ESPN Invitational. But here comes Humi. He's been really, really impressive with the frags. Spots out the tripwire immediately. Smokes right now coming through Heaven as well. And that should cover off their advance. Yanli's looking to hide in the smoke. Make sure he's safe and sound from the prying eyes of Humi. In the meantime though, Jesse Bash trying to get through the smoke. And Yanli's gonna get that takedown from the smoke. Gonna be looking to go for the fight. Dropping on down. Gets one kill. Jakama with the frag on back. Takes care of Fascinate. Savior going for that ultimate orb. But it's the Jakama show right now. It's Jesse Bash. Stays onto the corner. They don't want to plant yet. They don't feel it's safe enough. It's all about frags here. And now the firing squad gonna meet the Yanlis and his pistol. So difficult. This is so difficult for the defense. And the Team PH squadron absolutely impressive with a 10-4 score, looking to make it an 11. What is the plan right now for Team Singapore, Mr. Billy? What is the show? Is it really gonna rely on that last round to get something done?
They really need to start coordinating better with the way they use their abilities. Honestly, like Yuri's keeps Yuri's ideas are very good, wherein he hides in their smokes, he hides in areas where they wouldn't expect, and then he just jumps them. The problem is he's just by himself. He
Yeah.
gets one pick, but he trades his own life usually.
Yeah, and since he is trying to solo hold that garage, it pretty much is the only way for him to get some frags on. And the rotations here from Team Singapore are a little too slow, as they are a little too afraid to really realize any situations. They're like, okay, we're gonna still stay on A even though they already know they rotate B. And here for Team PH, their run and gun playstyle of really committing contradicts to what Team Singapore has done on the attack. Team Singapore was all about tactics, trying to bait out the rotations to get onto the upside. But Team PH is like, we can shoot heads, we can do it, we can get the kills. There you go.
With the composition, the agents that they have chosen, the Team PH has 2 flashers, 2 smokers, and 1 support. So they have the best, pretty much the best comp to use for run and gun.
That's true, that's true. It's all about speed and speed killing Team Singapore right now. I'm almost done with the overlay, Billy. I'm almost done with it. While
Nice.
we've been talking. So yes, production value at its finest. There we go, though, with the slow are being tossed out by the stage yet again. Humi though with the first frag. We should just stay on Humi, honestly. This guy's just been fragging on out like crazy. He snows at the jets on the other side, gets a head clock. Infectious will go down yet again. And even gonna see his team rotate on over. They are gonna go for the breach charge all the way in front. And Humi right now does still have a curveball, does have that blaze wall.
He has
This
heaven control.
Heaven control is huge, and will the defense still go for the retake? They might look for the save, they might go for the fight, but Vital and Savior, good tracking there. They just go for the firing squad. An easy takedown onto Humi Jakama. Fabrication set on up, gets the slow on, and Gibuz is looking very, very pesky with his operator. Gets the takedown there, looking for another one. Has Heaven control right now, rotation though from Team Singapore, and Vital gonna meet the wall. It's time to get out of dodge. It's time to get out of the CT side
They don't
of
have
B.
time.
They don't have time at all. They need to save those guns because it's their last chance later on. It's their last chance as
Vash
they
is
are gonna
gonna
be
die.
down. 8. Mr. Vash though. Mr. Vash, can he get down? Now he's
Vash
still
is
getting some
gonna die.
guns. Goodbye. The garage will be engulfed in the black hole and he will fall. But it doesn't really matter. Jesse Vash has 5.5k in the bank. 12-4 right now. Team PH. One map away. One
Not go
round
for
away.
that weapon, he would have survived.
And they could have survived there, but it is what it is, and right now
Last round
it is
for
all
attackers.
Team PH. They only need to just get a little more. They should be good to go into this one. So what really are the key factors, the key points of this match so far, Billy? How is Team PH really dominating Team Singapore in an instance like this?
They keep going as a team. They keep, if they're gonna run and gun, the whole team run and guns. They don't leave anyone behind. Everyone just goes in. While in Singapore, they keep trying to control the whole map, which in retrospect would be good, but they're against a team that's actually going as one, and they're always gonna be at a numbers disadvantage.
Yeah, and this is when the agent composition, I believe, really does play its part. I think a raise would really help out right now on defensive end. Just get rid of those clusters, especially just keep the harassment on. They do have the Sage, of course, for that healing, and on the attacking side, I haven't really seen too much. I mean, for defense side, I haven't really seen too much from the Jet of Infectious, honestly. Like, the Jet is a potential agent. Pipo. Burning
Gibot tried to run through the smoke.
That's
Saw
unfortunate.
Infectious, doubled back, but the burn damage was too much.
Really unfortunate there. So this might be the attack side in a spot of trouble. It's 2v4, but this Infectious and Vital looking to make a play. But yeah, the Sova hasn't really been utilized too much, and I feel like the Jet hasn't really worked out in terms of those picks. I haven't really seen any big plays here from Infectious so far with knives, with flanks. It's all about getting the dashes through, and Vital right now with the tracking, but will be met by the orbital strike and almost dies so close in that regard. Good turnabout there for Infectious, but the spray control is not there, and he will be punished with the firing squad. Victory for Team PH, and
He
they will
whiffed
take
his
our
whole
first
mag.
one. Victory for Team PH with the first points. And yeah, let's go again. We will do 3 maps of this one, but Team PH impressing in this scenario.
The thing is though, like if with the comp that they have, they should have adjusted after like the first half wherein they saw Team PH just go run and gunning, staying as 5. They should just realize they should have just stacked one site and then tried to retake if in case they go the other side. They should have just retake as 5
Yeah,
instead of it ending up always being a 5v3 every time the spike gets planted.
yeah, it's just so potent. I'm just trying to figure out how this custom lobby is back with a Team PH for the first victory. How do we swap sides, Lil?
Leave.
We have to leave. We have to leave XD. Unless you guys
Wait,
are
my
okay with
Valorant
this.
crashed.
Your Valorant crashed, nice. Yeah, we have to leave XD. The technology isn't there yet, guys. Takes on. So if you guys are watching right now, the alerts should be on right now. I leave. Okay. Team S.
The thing is, though, I think that the Team PH is using their agents to their
Yeah.
better compared to the Team Singapore. The way they use their agents and their abilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
and-
for example,
no.
the Sage Wall use of Vash has been much more offensive compared to the way Savior's been
Savior.
using his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think for Team SG, they're expecting a specific playstyle right now from Team PH that they're not meeting. It feels like it really is all about tactics right now for Team SG, and it has hurt them in that way. This has been such a big surprise, honestly. The cat needs to be called. Okay. Well, as the party does give me a sec, guys. Like the lobby is setting up, so I'll play some CS:GO music in the meantime.
Oh, the loud one. Oh, the loud CS:GO.
This is the best music. This is the best music for this, guys.
Is it the menu?
Yes, sir.
The
What
menu?
else?
Oh my god, the loud one.
The dung, dung, dung,
Oh
dung,
god.
dung, dung. Dude,
Oh god.
you can't hate on the CS:GO music. Even I know the CS:GO music. Are we ready?
No,
fix-
no.
Yeah, let them fix up. I'm almost done
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
overlay. I'm just recoloring a few things. I'm big brain like that. Dunk, dunk. Shit, dude. I just did what you said, and I got an overlay I have. But then
Oh
modified it.
yeah.
I'm big, because Billy is big brain, guys. It's not King's big brain, it's Billy. Good job, Billy. So what do you think Team
What's the
Singapore
next
needs? Next map is Bind, if I remember correctly.
No,
Diva's
make it
team.
Haven, make it Haven. Make Bind the last. Because Bind honestly is the best map.
No, we said split Bind Haven already. That was
Oh,
we
okay.
we already said the order. We can't go back on our
Haven's
word.
the
Billy.
worst.
Yeah.
Haven is the worst.
I mean, I
Three
guess I don't
sides.
like it. I don't
What
like
were
it
they
either. But
thinking?
I don't like it either. But I don't know. Maybe someone likes Haven. Someone in the world is like, I love Haven. Haven's the best map. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Haven? How are you guys doing today? Oh fuck! Why is this black now? Bruh.
So yeah, going back, I think Team Singapore needs to choose their agents more wisely this time.
Yeah, and
Because
really
Jet
fun.
is more of an entry fragger, and the way who's Infectious has been playing his Jet was not very.
Entry fraggy.
Yeah, Eurus is actually the one that entry frags, and he's playing Cypher, which is usually the one that stays at the back.
Yeah, and it seems like are we ready to go for map number 2? I think our overlay is good to go for a quick little test run.
Wait, let me see. I'll check.
No, it's already yes. I have to do it straight on. Like I have to do it on stream. On stream test. We'll do it on stream. Valorant overlay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to do the text on screen also.
Go.
I don't give a shit. This is impromptu as fuck, so we're just going for it. We're just going for it, boys. Alright, okay. So we're on Bind, and we'll be getting into game number 2. And let's move over back to the clean full screen that we have. And get rid of a few things here and there. Okay, I guess I can turn on alerts for a while. I'll keep alerts on, actually.
I don't know why the chat room is always on error for us. I think it's
Oh.
because we're spectating.
It's because we're spectating, but wait lang. Valorant test overlay. And then browse pictures. Dude, this is how Daks does it, guys. This is how you do production literally right now.
Midcast.
Midcast. There you go. Oh, di ba putang ina, ang galing ko! Actually, I don't know it's perfect yet. Maybe. Should be good. Now, this is the part where I have to put in the text. And you know, guys, there is a Valorant text. Team Green. And you're gonna see Team PH. Look at that. Look at that production value. Doing it on stream. Now let me
Big
show you the magic.
letters.
Let me show you the magic! Team PH in Valorant
Oh
text.
my god. It's actually Valorant text?
Yes, sir, Valorant text.
Oh my god.
You gotta see that shit, boys. You see that shit? That is production value right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, okay. Gotta put this here. I gotta put this
So yeah,
here.
talking
lang.
about like
Go.
possible team comps, how it's always important for the team to have at least one player who's a smoker, like who has a smoke ability. Because smoke control in this game is also very important.
Yeah, and it's Team PH. It's Team PH right now on the blue side, and Team SG on the red. I think I can make this more opaque or more transparent, which I will do right now, because I can do it. I can do it, guys. Look at this. This freaking overlay.
It's good though. It's good. I can
Yes, sir.
see
I'll make it like
the green
80.
is a bit dark.
Yeah, it's because it's 100 opacity. Give me a sec. Ba-bum. Should refresh. There you go.
Is it too long though?
I think
It's touching the map.
I think also it's a little offset on the red side.
I think if you make it reach, let's say, the edge of jet.
Yeah, it's okay. Look. I can fix this right now. Talk about the first round, please. While I figure this out. 'Cause
Alright.
I almost have this.
So I see like the attackers stacking up on A short with their Sova. Their Sova going in, holding bathroom, watching bathroom.
Smokes down.
And peep out. It seems also an A mid. It's also an A short rather. I keep calling it A mid even when we play, but it's A short push courtesy of team. Who's that happening actually? It is Team PH rather on the attack. It's Team SG on the defense. And there we go. It's Fuse Smoke Slow gonna be there as well. It's time for the walls to come on up. And this is such a difficult position to siege. Look at this. But looking to use that wall to get to the high ground. Savior trying to make sure that he's gonna get the angle.
You're going for a flank though.
Gonna try to find it. Gonna try to get there. And Team SG looking to make it through. This is gonna be that bomb though. Fake defuse. Pros don't fake, guys. Pros don't fake indeed. Here comes the bust on over, but it's a quick little transition. Jakama shows out of nowhere to get some kills. Jesse Vash having a roll in behind Vital right now, making sure that they can try to get that defuse, and it is gonna be desperate for Team Singapore, but they will still lose, and everyone dying on the first round.
That was an excellent sacrifice by Mr. Fascinate. By Peepaw actually, sorry. By Peepaw, he intentionally went through, took so much damage, but managed to stop Infectious from defusing the bomb.
Yeah, it was enough. Objective gaming right there, and Peepaw really showing that he does have a solid contribution. Top frag right now though is still gonna be. This is pretty even. Doesn't even matter that pistol
It's a
round.
bit too early.
You know, we've seen Fascinate do some really good pistol rounds in our time, but looks like this defense for Team Singapore, it's gonna be the 3-2 split. You have 3 on A, 2 on B. Make sure you have some sight lines on to Hookah as well as a B along here for the blue side. But yeah, it's a Cypher and a Brimstone together. Interesting tactics. They do like the Sage on A, very effective to get the wall on, and the Phoenix of course can go for the brawl with the Jet if they want to play the engage.
Gibbo actually whiffed his Sonic Arrow.
Seems like he's gonna need 3 more hours of practice again on.
He needs to watch more dodge this gameplay.
More than dodge this gameplay. It's very important for the game. There we go with the smoke being dropped on down. Fascinate right now, covering himself. Or is that the opposing side actually? Not too sure, but it's a little hard to tell who smoke is who, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, time for the shots. Yeah, at least trying to
He was
go against
actually shooting under the molly.
And he was really trying to go for it, but it just doesn't happen. Boomy again fragging out. Gibbo with the bigger gun, able to get that kill, transitioning over to B.
I think he underestimated the amount of damage he'd take from staying on the molly too long. Because the molly actually ignores armor and just burns straight out your HP.
So painful.
Unlike Phoenix.
Unlike other fires. But look at that! Vital with the headshot, almost got the kill onto Gibbo. But just doesn't happen, and Team PH right now with a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, so in this game, how mollies work is apparently the molly of the Grimstone burns your HP immediately without touching your armor, while the Phoenix molly burns your armor first, your armor and your HP at the same time.
Which is very interesting actually. It's a pretty interesting dynamic to go on. Why is that so to begin with? But hey, yeah, I think our overlay is good. I think we're good. Check it out, Check it out, chat. What do you guys think? Like I think the font is just a little too gimmicky, but whatever.
Why does the S look weird?
It looks so weird, right? That's like whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't belong with the way.
It looks normal, right?
Yeah, looks like Comic Sans.
No, that's fine. I'll use a different font. Where's my usual?
No, just change the S. Just change the S.
You can't change the S. That's what the thing has. There you go. That's it's too thin.
So tight.
There they are.
So tight. You like tight, don't you, Billy? Oh
Yes.
no, infectious though. Gonna get that frag onto Gibbo. Easy takedown there, and. It seems like this time Team Singapore's defense will be in for a reckoning as a quick rotation from Team PH coming on through a short. Look at that already. Jesse Vash trying to check things out as well. Savior looking to bust down that wall from heaven though. Comes the shots of Yuri's Fascinating, gonna go for the smokes. Infectious going through the flames, doesn't even care, but doesn't have the mobility anymore. Low rotation though through showers. In the meantime, Jakama gonna be looking to see how he can transition after the slow orb there from Jesse Vash gets in his way. Fighting gets heaven and takes down Yanlis. The Bulldog headshot connecting, gonna get a few kills here and there. Burst fire on the board. And here and now, the bomb planted still. Savior getting 2 frags on the board. They still need to get the coverage on. And half of the bomb has already been defused. The second half gonna be taken. And Team Singapore finally on the board. Jesse Bash though going for a few kills here and there, but it is Infectious Hand stall at the tail end of that one.
It took way too long for Vash to realize that no one was going to pass through connector anymore and just stay with his team. He held the connector way too long.
Highly unfortunate, and it does pan out to a victory there for the side of Team Singapore. Not enough firepower to really cover that side, but it is what it is. In the meantime, guys, I think I got this. I think I'm happy. I'm happy with their overlay besides the font. I'm just trying to figure out what font would be nice.
Comic Sans.
Comic Sans, no. Something thick.
Webdings.
Like Webdings. Franklin Gothic heavy. Nah, it's ugly as fuck. What are you using? What are you using? Go, guys, give me
Arial.
some fun. Looks like the Valorant font. It could have been good. Whatever. Let's stay with it for a while. Maybe it'll grow on us. Yeah, Team SG.
Team PH.
And then Team PH. Copy paste it real quick, so we are good to go. And this is Team PH as Infectious is using a lot of mobility right now to get onto the high ground. But another plant right here right now. Same tactic here for Team PH. There we go with the quick little curveball, though blinding for Infectious. But we'll see. Like, this is such a straightforward approach from Team PH. Savior though gonna be able to get rid of Peacock. Puts up the ice wall, and oh my god! Will this be the defuse of the century? Savior going for the hero play. Orbital strike coming online, but it's just not
It is the defuse of the century.
The defuse of the century happens. Team Singapore last in the face of Team PH and their strategy. And they will be trading frags at the tail end. You know, do you see that too often? Where the bomb is defused, but people are still shooting each other till they die.
I am not sure honestly right now what Vash is doing because he rotated all the way to B while his team was fighting it.
It's highly unfortunate. Team PH on...
Like Team PH is not doing what they did in the split a while ago, wherein they run and gun as 5. Now they're doing what Singapore was doing, wherein they're splitting the team throughout the map.
Yeah, and it seems like they changed things up for the worse apparently. It's slightly unfortunate, but hey, Team PH gonna be on the right. Looks like buti pa yung PNH is actually proper for name Team Red. And yeah,
Like look at the P. They could have done what they did with the P with the S.
Yeah, the S looks really weird, but hey, it is what it is. And it's not an official font, it's a fan-made one. Just to be clear, I just found
I
this.
think that's why the S is like that.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And this is a 3 map team. I think I put something in the middle pa. Into the future. I think that's what we can do. This is producing and casting at the same time. I'm happy about this. But Infectious is covering short with an operator. Very, very close looking for frags, but it is already a full push in for B already. Umi getting the 2 defenders, forcing Savior to stay on the other side. Will get slowed by himself, has to stay on. And I've seen this from Savior multiple times that he's like, he usually gets slowed either by him or a Bash. Good Sonic Arrow though. Gonna be getting that the Sonic Darts, as you could say. Although already raised. And a few more gadgets being tossed out here by Humi. So if you guys haven't noticed, actually Humi is on the Cypher right now. We don't have the Phoenix anymore. Not really too much of the brawling there, but still working out here for Team PH.
They're
Unfortunately,
saving.
though, yeah, it seems like it is all about the save, all about TPing on. I like the position right now for Vital. He's in position to catch any stragglers on, but it is very smart here from Jesse Bash, hiding on the inside. Gibbo gonna go for the push, expecting shot from Shower. No, he wasn't! He gets his knife out, will get taken down. It is a trade for the attack and the defense, but Gibbo looking to rush will get punished. Still, it is all about Team PH right now as they have the 3-2 advantage.
They decided to go back to their old playstyle of running and gunning as 5, which made them win the round actually very, very convincingly.
Yeah, and what else do we need? Oh yeah, we need a score. So copy, paste, duplicate. This is just 1.
0-1.
Yeah, 0-1. I can't get it. It's too small. Oh, there you go. I did it. 1.
It's slowly creeping up to the box.
This is how production starts. Okay, we all have to start somewhere, and this is it. Score red. I'm gonna get the blue.
I love it. I love it.
I need some. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make a reverse layout after, but that'll take a while. I have to duplicate that real quick. But hey, what do you think about positions right now? All about B side again here for the attacking team. Pitch! Wall bang onto Yanlee's just spreading on through. Here comes the volley though, courtesy of Fascinate, but he will get clocked by Jesse Vash. And that's another B side here for Team PH. Shock dart onto his own teammates. Nice shot there from Gibbo.
At least if he dies, he can say he died because of the shock dart of Gibbo.
Yeah, it just happened, Mr. Dodge. It literally just happened. This time, Fascinate did have contacts on both sides and immediately set it up. So we have been casting. This is game number 2 out of 3. I need to put that on the overlay.
I think Vital is gonna save. I don't think he can.
Yeah,
win
there's
fight.
no way unless Vital can actually go for the clutch. We do have a quick little DC, I think. How do we?
Yeah,
ask?
infectious.
Yeah, how do I get asked for a pause if I'm not in the chat room? Help!
I don't know. X.
Help,
I think X
help
is cheat.
me! It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I think we'll have to. We do have cheats
Pause.
enabled just in case.
Yeah, pause map timer.
Yeah, we'll just do that one afterwards. But hey, already another victory here for the attacking side. And as we said before, it really is all about all about that push. I think if Vital Infectious doesn't reconnect, then I can pause it right now.
What's match timer?
On. Did it pause?
Wait, what?
It's
No.
not pausing.
How do you what?
What?
What's pause match timer?
It doesn't work. It doesn't.
No, leave
work.
it on. Leave it on.
No, I can't click it. I'm trying to click it, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, it's on. I can't click it either. What? Is it because we're spectating? No.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't
But-
change anything.
But yeah, it's
What?
Infectious is back into the game, so it doesn't really matter. Team Singapore
Okay,
right
okay.
now down to 2 rounds to 4, but it really is just a strategy of Team PH right now looking so potent overall.
I think they're going for a fake B. Gibbo will plant an.
might be. I think I can fix up the overlay a little more, but hey.
Because right now the 4 players of Team PH are all in facing to go B, while Gibbo is staying at the back lines.
Yeah, he might be looking to bait it out. Big Bo does have that spike available, but already here comes both Pipao and Jikama looking to get that push. Really, the two brothers working really well together. Pipao though hasn't really gotten any frags so far, but doesn't really matter too much as he is usually there for the smokes in the first place. All about that pressure, all about the coverage. Here for the side of Team PH and Humi waits for Infectious to go for the orb, immediately gets the punish. Good patience right now from Team PH, and they have the man advantage going for that push. Even got to go over that hat, but won't be surprised as Yanlee's is literally in his face. Gonna get the shots on, Fascinate right now, and Yanlee's an army of 2 with those guns, and it really is just gonna be Gibbo gonna get the takedown yet again with that. I believe it.
I think Bash is having a problem.
Yeah, what's happening to Bash? Is he okay? Like, he's trying to fix things up, but it's the Jikama show instead. The Phantom literally so strong in CQC. Fire rate a lot superior to the Vandal, and with that spray control, 5 bullets, if I believe, are pretty accurate there. Whom he brought back to life though by Jesse Vash. In the meantime, it's again the lone survivor of Vital. What do you call the Deagle again? Marshall, right? The Marshall.
No. The Marshal is the sniper.
Marshall's the sniper. What's the Deagle again? The
Sheriff.
Sheriff. Okay. So yeah, Vital though, still with the Vandal backing on now. Knows he can't really go for the fight. The bomb is already way too late.
I think he's going for exit frags.
He's fine looking for a frag, sees someone, and no, it's not gonna happen. Jikama able to hop on away pretty safely. Curveball now toss, looking to go for the rotation, and will meet Humi, but instead Vital turns in the wrong direction.
Unlucky timing. He looks away as Fumi peaks.
That's that's so sad. And I forgot I wasn't done pushing the zero. I wasn't done pushing the 0 Billy when all that happened.
Zero looks good though.
Yeah, it looks Valorant-y. There's some parts where it looks Valorant-y, where some parts that it doesn't look Valorant-y.
I think you have to put the zero a little bit lower. It's not even with the 1.
Is that even with the 1? Oh yeah, it is
No,
not
like
even with...
push it down a little.
Wait, no, I got it. This, oh, cause the 0 is small. Okay.
There.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Prompted bugs, man. But there you go. Operator covering B long right now. Making sure that Seattle dissuade anyone from getting that push. It's Yanlis with an op, as well as Infectious. In the meantime, 1 op here for Gippo. Valve snipers, and Humi catches out Infectious again. That's another time that Infectious is caught out in the open, giving up a operator for free. And now in the meantime, Vital out in the open does get a shot onto Humi pretty well, but unfortunately it's just not going to be enough to get that kill. Saver though with the spray takes care of the Cyber Cage high D. But Takama and Pipao yet again pushing from A short and looking to plant one more time. Spike though has been dropped. They need to recover it from the corpse of the Cypher. And now the army of 2 that is Fascinate as well as Yanlis rotating in behind. Smackdown has been planted. Team PH with complete control. Time on ticking on down. Positioning here for Team PH, looking to cover both CT and Heaven. Look at that. Look at that Jesse Vash. He does not even care. He puts up the wall, stays up on top, and really trusting the Brimstone to cover into CT side. He's looking directly into Heaven, but will drop on down. Yanli still with the shot, easily taking care of Pipa, but that is all she wrote here for Team SG. It's time to get on out. It's time to get out of dodge, and it's time to make sure that they will keep 1 sniper in their arsenal. It's gonna be a difficult round next year for Team SG. They don't have much economy on their other 3 players. Team PH in the meantime looking to run away with it with so much money in the bank. It has to be a string of kills here for Team SG to come on back, or this game will end up the same way as it did on the first one.
Yeah, I think Infectious has to play a little bit more safe now compared to before, because he keeps losing his peak. Yeah, whenever he peaks, he keeps losing his fights.
Yeah, I think since this is PUGS, right? I think we can keep alerts on. It should be fine since it's just chill anyway. I was just making sure we won't get distracted trying to fix things. But we'll enable it again. Thank you guys for all the follows so far. Mr. Flying Fry Pan, Left Lexical, Coldfire, and Cluin so far for checking out the Valorant bugs. If you guys come up with Valorant PH, it'll be really cool to see that if we can do these a little more with the rest of the community. As Gibo trying to get the shot, but doesn't get it. I don't really understand why shots like that don't connect. What is the factors of operator shots? That's true. But you know, who cares about 200 ping when Yanlis has his sights on you and will be able to get the angle on to get that takedown. Now he's watching to shower, but no one is there unfortunately, but he doesn't know that. Fascinating now rotating. Jesse Vash low leading the charge here on B, and look where it teleports. Now here for Jesse Vash is a really good intel. As soon as he notices there's almost no one here, he can actually allow the Cypher of Humi to rotate to the plant. But oh no, the angles just has been taken as the Yanlis takes care of another one from Heaven, and this will dissuade Team PH from pushing into 8 because that sharpshooter on the other side. You know, dropping on down. Fascinate must have heard that coming. And now it's time for him to hide in the shadows. Sees the Cypher, gets the headshot, drops the spike. And he is gonna be a one-man band. Oh my god, Fascinate! He's literally in front of you. Goes for the burn, tosses the molly on. And it's time for the Orbital Strike to dissuade them from going for that spike. Gives Fascinate a little more room to breathe. Iron Can getting the shots on, and Fascinate, an absolute sharpshooter yet again. It is going to be the Fascinate show here and on B side. There's the third, takes care of Jesse Vash. And victory to Team Singapore. We can say Team Singapore +1. Let's actually change it. Team SG +1.
He held the point by himself, all with so much patience.
Absolute clutch. That's the Fascinate way, guys. That's the Fascinate way. I know what I'm doing wrong, so I do need to... Okay, take the lead, Mr. Billy, real quick. I need to concentrate on this. This needs to be scaled to... Oh my god, scaled to inner bounds. Stay there. Stay there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
SG+1.
There you go. There you go. I did it. So, this is basically a thing on OBS. You can make something stay in position. But then it just does that sometimes. I think middle is fine, right? I think middle is better than edge. IMO here for this game. Yeah, Team SG.
Unfortunate, as Infectious peaks. Oh, never mind. He still gets a pick.
Infectious actually
Walks into the teleporter though.
Here comes the Sova ult, Infectious! And we were talking about this earlier on, that Infectious needs to get those entry frags as quick as can be, and this time he's able to do so. Isn't gonna get countered by Team PH and their antics. Rotation though coming over to BG Counter right now. Gonna toss that over, and it's time for the open strike. But look at that spot Fascinate is taking! No one knows he's there! Oh my god! So close! Fascinate right now, gonna be dropping that smoke. Can he actually get some frags? Now will finally get caught by Jakama, unfortunately. And the spike now gonna get planted. God, I wish there were just labels, honestly. I wish there was labels for the players, but it just so many things happen off camera because of it. Hey, Infectious right now looking around. Here comes Gabot looking to get that push on Humi. In the meantime, camera angle making sure that the CD side is covered. And he knows that Infectious is there somewhere. Yanley's still gonna get the frag on. Sage, slow orb gonna be tossed out yet again. Michael right now onto the Shisha room. Kama passes out to Savior. Really go for the push. 2v3 right now. The spike has been planted, so the attacking side just needs to get these frags. Vital gonna take it down. Humido will fall to the hand of Infectious. And Jikama needs to make sure that his back is covered, because here comes the Cypher right now of Yanley's. He's hiding into elbow. Very little time right now. Yanley's gonna get the kill, but this is the bomb looking to explode. Will it actually happen? Oh my god, what a clutch. What a buy time. And Team Singapore yet again a little too slow on the rotation. So close, but no Cigar, and Team SG+1 losing out yet again due to their speed of those rotations. Why is that so, Billy? What is really going on here for Team
They
Singapore?
keep underestimating the amount of time they need to defuse the bomb, I think, and the fact that they keep walking instead of just, you know, full booking it when they have the numbers advantage. Because they were essentially fighting a 3v2, wherein
and oops.
they could have one of their teammates just, you know, run around, hoping to get to look for a trade.
Yeah, that's true, and Infectious again with that entry frag, making sure you're gonna get that kill. And in the meantime, it's Vital right now, looking to hold on to A-Short yet again, but it's a 2v1 scenario. The Phoenix has to retreat along the way. Still though, what do you think about the defensive composition right now? They have the Cypher to make sure that the angles are covered. They are still playing that check on Infectious. Well, I do not necessarily agree. It seems like he's finally getting the angles and the flanks that he needs. Vital though, all alone on A. And this is going to be the Phoenix versus the world. Doesn't have the ultimate whatsoever. It's 3 ults here for the defensive side versus to 1 actively available here for Jakama. Might be a little bit of that Cypher action to get the interrogation on with the neural theft, but besides that, well, it is going to be an easy push here for Team PH to get onto to the other side. But Shower's being held right now by Yanley's. Trying to get the push on. You hear the teleport right now. And oh, Jesse Vash will get taken down by a quick little shot. It does seem like Yanley's does have the CZ, has that frenzy alongside the operator, trying to hold the angle, but he's moving right now. He's not going to be able to get that shot. Jakama easily getting the tracking on with the Phantom. Easy takedown there. Gibbo doesn't look up on top. Savior already onto that ATV, and in the smoke, gonna go for the defuse. Here comes that ultimate though, courtesy of Jakama. Jakama right now actually gonna get 3. Another potential defuse doesn't happen. Vital all alone, and it's just not gonna happen.
That was an excellent use of Jakama's ultimate right there. He stops both the defuse and stuns 3.
Rolling Thunder, absolutely huge there from Jakama, and another one bites the dust into this one as Team PH right now. Really,
Jakama's been carrying Team PH since the first map. The way he uses his abilities has been very good.
like such a strong understanding of the agent, honestly, and Jakama doing such a good job at this one. As in
To think, this is a map honestly wherein what's his agent's name again?
Breach
Breach is not actually favored. This is one of the maps.
out of 3.
This is the map out of 3 wherein Breach is not as potent compared to other agents.
That's very true. There's a lot of space right now, especially on the east side, to stay away in the first place. But is Savior looking to hold on through lamps as Jakama translating onto the other side. Humido looking to make sure that he can get that camera angles on. Infectious is there though, might be able to get the frag here, and whips out the knives. Gonna be zipping on out, going for the shots. Fascinating with the tag on 1, 2v1, not gonna happen. Way too much damage being done. It seems like A side still being covered, but Shisha in complete control of the hookah right now for Team PH. This is gonna be relaxing here and now, but the neural theft in this last round on TPH's attack. They're trying to get the 3-9 advantage. Jakama, though, making sure that that is going to be a reality. He's been fragging out like crazy, looking to cover that one into the front lines. In the meantime, Saber transitioning over to Elbow. Might get caught here, and now the two Cyphers brawling yet again, looking at each other. Slow orb. No, it's going to be the wall, and it's going to be the resurrection. Fascinate Brock back into the fold. Humi going to get the frag on over. Looking to bust down that wall yet again, but still, that's Cypher. Humi is just absolutely unstoppable. Orbital strike to try and get on away. But time is not of the essence here for the defensive end, and this is looking like Team PH will be able to get it.
Saber's gonna die.
Yeah, there you go. Team PH with the victory. Doesn't even matter who gets blown up, as side's gonna get swapped, and my overlay gonna get ruined again, as I literally am trying to just fix it on the spots. But hey, Team PH with a very, very huge advantage into this one. Guys, my
I find it weird that they switch everything. Why not just change the color? Like, the attackers have to be in the right and the defenders have to be on the left.
I don't know. Okay, it's a closed beta. They're trying to figure things out, as we are. So I'm just gonna quickly duplicate this, and then just basically edit this. Actually, I'll stop editing on stream. I'll just do it on the side. And yeah, okay. So this has to go here. This has to go here. But I'm big brain, okay. I'm big brain. You gotta expect that. So what's going on for the first round, Billy? What's happening here? Explain.
So
to
right
me.
now, I think that the Team Singapore +1 is now going to be stacking A with Mr. Uris watching the flank, which he's actually going to catch potentially Vash. Oh, never mind. As he looks away, Vash catches him looking away, and just loses his life.
With no cigar right there, but hey, it is
That's
what
another case of unfortunate timing.
And meantime, there you go. Okay, still not set on up. Saver though gonna get that frag, and Team Singapore does get rid of Jesse Bass. So no stage means no healing, no sustain whatsoever. Gonna be a little difficult right now for the Team SG+1 squadron to make things work. But hey, it really is just them trying to come on back in the first. It really is just them looking to make sure that they can get some mass back, because this is a really, really big advantage right now for Team PH. They are up 9-3. Don't mind the scoreboard, as we are still trying to fix things up. But as I'm trying to say, it's like really such a strong showing right now from Team PH. Going for a very run and gun play style, going for a very brawl-oriented style, and it is just all about shots right here right now. Gibodo facing off against Infectious. Humi frags out on the A side. And honestly, this is a matchup that doesn't really unfold into anything, because it is going to be the Infectious backing on out instead. Humi showing off yet again his frag potential. He's getting so many kills left, right, and center. And time is not of the essence here for the attacking side. Team Singapore needs to get these 2 kills if they do want to get the round back, but it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon, Mr. Billy. And another win for Team PH.
It's just honestly, I don't understand how it's actually unfortunate. Wherein Uris was watching the flank, and as he turned away, Vash peeks and gets the free headshot on Uris.
What?
Because Uris was watching the connector while Team Singapore was pushing A, and as he turns away, he looks at B long. Vash just peeks connector and catches Uris looking away and gets the free headshot.
That's highly unfortunate. It's just a matter of wrong place, wrong time there for Mr. Uris, and in the end, he just gets punished pretty severely. So it is what it is right now. It is Team Singapore looking to turn things around, but it's not really panning out too well for them. There we go though. We have a swap the sides. We got everything ready to go. We should be good for the rest of the broadcast.
Humi's camera placement actually in B is very, very good. He can see both long and hookah.
Hey man, I want to play. I'm Singapore. I also have 50 hours of Scrim experience. This is just something we whipped out. I do want to make something out of this, that's for sure. But these are 2 5 stacks playing off in a best of 3. Very, very impromptu. That's for sure. That's for sure. And we're just having a good time, basically enjoying our Valorant shenanigans into this one. But hey, here comes the Shisha room. Gonna get covered again by the defensive end. Vital round, and it is gonna be Team Singapore taking control of hookah into this one. Bomb is with Savior right now. We get that transition on. Infectious in the meantime, still holding on to hookah, but already the movement is here, exposing himself. Brimstone smokes to try and be past Cyber Cage as well. Looking for bait and switch, Mr. Uris is. 1 from shower, 3 from short, and here comes the onslaught. It's really just gonna be a econ round right now for Team Singapore +1. They are just looking for a few frags here and there, and if they get the plant, if they get extra money, well, that's even better. Here comes the potential bomb being planted. Look at that! It's a breach charge though through the APC. 1 for 1 right here, right now. Jakama fragging out again on the inside, and this is truly turned into the Jakama show. Pipang will be meeting the wall. Saber in the meantime turns around just to meet his maker. It's Jakama back into the fold. It's dropping on down right now, looking for the chase. It's time for the defuse. They take care of Yanleys. And another round 1 here for Team PH. Absolutely unstoppable. 1 more away to look for match points. So difficult. Team PH, Team SG+1 still in such a big hole rather. 11-3 right now. Team PH looking to just secure this one. We are gonna be doing 3 maps today, ladies and gents. We are just be looking to enjoy some Valorant action. I'm your host Daks, and joining me is Billy, and we are, it's basically the first time I'm casting Valorant, that hey, it really is just unexperienced to say the least. Anyway though, so we are back into the fold. I think we can actually focus on the action now, Mr. Billy, as the defense of Team PH is going to be consisting of 3 onto A, 2 onto B. Still have that breach in position. Jakama has been so potent in CQC. But right here, right now, it's a Marshall here for Jesse Vash. He's still playing a little economics into this one. It is only the 3rd round. Doesn't really want to commit onto something like the Operator and be sure and safe with a full armor instead. Pipao in the meantime pushing on forward, might get met here by Team Singapore. Shots now are coming, and it's time to go for the brawl, and Pipao still gonna be winning that one out. Looks for the peak, doesn't get anyone there. In the meantime though, Yanley's all the way on A side. Another slow rotation, Infection's gonna be able to catch out the Brimstone. Looking to get on over to the other side. And here for Team Singapore +1. They might be able to get B control, but they really aren't rushing for it. They really aren't getting that push on. And this will allow Team PH the rotation time that they need. 1 on elbow already. Sova on the side, but Gibbo will get caught in the cubby. Will get taken down. Yanley's still watching over A, but it's time for Team Singapore to finally go for the fight. To go for the attack. Here comes the tripwire though from that Cypher. On the right hand side, sees Jesse Flash, gonna get that takedown. Jakama the only one left. He's been an absolute hero so far this time. He will be the one who will fall. And that is finally a 1 round here for Team Singapore. They needed that one to come on back in a certain way.
Very unfortunate though for Humi, as he was tracking Infection. He dashed in as he ran out of ammo, so it gave enough time for Infectious to get the recovery and just headshot Humi as he was reloading.
Yeah, it's perfect timing there from the side of Team PH, from Team Singapore rather, and it really just goes to show just those small little instances are not looking. You can see it as a spectator that's heartbreaking, but as a player, just like damn, why did I look behind? Why did I check? It really is all about holding those angles, and whoa, it's gonna be a push to the mid here. And Jakama, good surprise saver, will get that takedown. Another frag here, and now Fastlane trying to go on through. Gibbodo whips out that eagle, and Vital gonna get that takedown in response. Yanni's already rotating. Fastlane gonna get a big run. The Vandal in position. Oh no, though. Not the fire you're really able to step on, Mr. Fascinate. Not the fire indeed. The judge, the jury, and executioner. Apparently, Gabo is all 3, but he will also be the one accused and will be faced with that penalty. He found out the only one left. Team Singapore +1 looking for a comeback. Team PH, though, still staying on the high ground. It's time to go for the fight here and not pushing on forward through the smoke. Will be met by the Cypher, and the tip of the hat says, "Thank you very much. I'm gonna take that kill." 11-5. Team PH still with the advantage, but Team Singapore looking to mount a comeback into this one.
That's a very big push the Team PH has done there though. Like the idea was great, but the problem was like they pushed with half the team having bought primary weapons while Gibbo just rushed in with a pistol.
Yeah, he just went for it. He could have gotten some frags though with the judge, of course, but that is, the chances of that, unless
Daks
you are
push.
truly, just go for it. And now he's gonna change things up. He's gonna push again, this time with a frenzy actually. But here comes Infectious leaping on forward, meets the guns like, nope, I'm not gonna go into that one. Goes for the shock dart as well. Slow orb is on position, and already Team Singapore rotating after the number of abilities there used up for Team PH. So yeah, I hope I got the answer, Mr. Tell us if he's in the chat. I saw his message on Discord as well. we'll see if we can actually fix things up, and we'll see what we are gonna be able to get into a more normal pug session experience. But hey, this is the first one, and we got 10 people already. That's pretty much how this game works,
people
right?
though with a huge flank, they have the Team Singapore has no idea that where they're rotating right now. They're gonna be caught very off guard.
Yeah, at least now
Oh,
peeking from
but there's
shower.
double backing though.
Very,
Oh,
very
no.
close. Might be able to see a Sova. And just look at that. Headshot already in line. There really is such a big thing in shooters like this. You just have to have your crosshair ready to go. It isn't even about moving anymore. It's all about getting that click. And every little millisecond you waste is such a big difference. The Yanli can be seeing the rotation of the rest of the squad. Here comes Team PH coming in from CT, one potentially from Heaven. That is going to be Jesse Vash. And from the mid side, from the connector, Infection though, will be able to catch that one. Jesse Vash will be able to get the penetration. In the meantime, Fascinate looking around, hang on to the left. It's all the Infectious show that now. Only one left, gonna be Jesse Vash. Phoenix though of Vital looking for that push. He hasn't really done too well so far. This might give him a little bit of boost. That should be enough.
Infectious actually, they're doing so much for Team Singapore right now. He's creating so much space with the entry frags and the big boy plays.
The big boy plays in.
Yeah, he dashes in. He uses his dash to get in their faces. Really using the 200 ping advantage.
The 200 ping. Is there such thing as a 200 ping advantage, Mr. Billy? Is that even
No,
exist?
when you're using an operator and you dash in front of someone, getting the shot is very hard.
That's true, that's true, that's true. And I think I can add one more thing to this. I think if I put something on top of the timer, but I'll probably do that into the future or something like that. I'm happy with the overlay actually. I'm very, very happy with it. It's very simple, but at least it works and it's cute. It's cute. And it follows the color scheme. There's also a lot of things you can really move around with in terms of Valorant. There's so much space you can utilize. You can put sponsors on the bottom right, which I've seen in some broadcasts. So hey, it is gonna be time for Team PH.
The S is kind of triggering me, Daks of SG. The S.
It's the S we got, okay? That's the S we got from this.
Oh my god.
Interesting fonts. But hey, let's go back into the game. Sage down below. It is gonna be a hold close yet again here for Jakama. He's been really getting these frags. And he's charging up that breach charge. Can he actually get on through to the other side? He's waiting for someone. He's waiting for these footsteps. And they're using the slow orb to actually make sure that someone is there. If you hear the crackle of the glass, well, that is exactly what they need to do. But look at this guy. He's just ready in position, waiting to just fist through the wall. Just like Kool-Aid guy. 5 push here for Team Singapore, but again, they are going to be looking to play it slow. Vital right now pushing on through. Here comes the concuss, doesn't get the connection. Vital scouting around. Will be able to get the kill off the Jesse Bash. And Vital now 2 kills on the board. It's been a while since we've seen his name light up the scoreboard, but Laser Phoenix now getting some frags here and now. Gibodo on Heaven. Need to make sure that this rotation is going to happen before he peeks on out. Has the operator in hand. Looking for a casual target or two, but Savior gonna get that shot yet again. And now he's playing close. Looking CT, Vital gonna blind him with that curveball. But hey, it's the Phoenix looking to be the first one in and the last one out. Going for some frags here, and now can Vital get the kill? He's so close to the opposition. The Cypher as well as the Brimstone, only one left. Here comes the Flame Grenade, the hot hands right now, just making sure that there is no way to go to the CT connection. And this is gonna be a 4 save. Team Singapore lighting up the scoreboard. 3 in a row right now, looking to make it 4. And from 11-3 advantage, it's now gonna be 11-7 as Team Singapore is mounting a comeback with haste and with Dust Execution. So far, so good, Mr. Billy. And wow, Team Singapore with the comeback right here, right now. What do you think? What's going on, and how did they actually figure things out on their own?
I think now that both Infectious and Yutal's actually really doing very well. They're both now popping off. They're what do you call this? They're getting in their groove. And right now I think Team Philippines is just getting surprised by the angles and the peaks, the very aggressive peaks Infectious is taking now.
Is this really the comeback story? Is this going to be a Cinderella story coming our way? That's going to be the real question into this one. But hey, the defensive end of Team PH can be looking to put 4 onto A. They are expecting another straight push here from Team Singapore, who has literally taken their playbook and look to turn things around. Anyway though, Yanlee's right now rotating again. They have left a spike near their spawn. This will give up an opportunity for Gibo as well as the Cypher Humi to go through the rotation through the center of the map. But in the meantime, Humi is looking to hold an angle. Where is Infectious in all of our overlays? There he is, looking around into the middle of the fight again. But Yanlee's catches out Gibo, coming in from TP. Way too noisy right there. It's so easy to get that takedown in the first place.
And now that after they found that Gibbot teleported, they're now going all rotating to B.
Yeah, it's time to go for the run, but they only have 35 seconds to go. They do have the advantage though, and they are going to keep people onto Hookah just to make sure that if anyone TPs from A side, they're going to hear they're be in position. Fascinate though with the quick eyes, going to be able to see that Cypher on the board and force out the open strike. This is going to be Humi pushing on forward. They need to get onto the point. Very quick rotation right now from Team PH. Savior going to get into the face of Humi. Infectious going to get a kill as well through the tunnels. And another one on the board. Literally dashing with style as well. 2 frags right here, right now. The only one left gonna be Peepow. And this is looking to be a Cinderella story in the making. Peepow though, 1 frag on. Needs to get 4 more to take this one for Team PH. Will he be able to do it with 65 HP? Has the orbital strike, and he's gonna be able to get 2. Is this gonna be it? Will this be the clutch for Peepow? He's trying to get onto the other side. Looks down the smoke. No, it's the orbital strike onto elbow. And he's feeling very confident he can get this one to do. But Infectious gonna die. He's gonna get sacrificed for the bomb. And Team Singapore, another point on the board.
That was a very ballsy play by Gibbo there by going to the teleporter without any information whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like the minute that they heard the teleport, they just all 5 just looked at the teleporter and just laser down Gibbo. And after that teleport, they all immediately rotated to B.
Yeah, they just went for it, and it ended up in such a good way. But hey, it's been a interesting time so far, and in an instance like this, we got Savior right now, well as the rest of the crew that can get that rotation on. So again, guys, this is only game number 2.
Is this a 3-man teleport?
It's gonna be the 3-man teleport. That's gonna be the real question here. It's right here, right now. Look at that. Look at
I think this is
gonna be it. Team PH.
I think this
they
is.
love tactics like this.
Oh
they
no.
love to be
I
as
think this is
cheeky
gonna be a
as
3-man
possible.
teleport.
And they might be able to get on through to the other side. How it's gonna be? Here comes the reckoning, and immediately into the rush, forces the third around. Fascinate right now, looking to hold that shower, but it is Team PH going for the bomb rush all the way in. This is really some Philippine-style gunfire right here, crossfire, whatever you want to call it, just pushing on forward. And it's now a 2-for-2-3. Team Singapore not expecting this one. It's a straight gunfight going in favor of Team PH, and without tactics, it seems like Team Singapore gonna be losing on that. But it is Infectious versus the world. He has that operator on.
Great plays.
I think he's gonna be looking to stay alive into the last one. Will not work out. Thrifty here for Team PH, and they are only 1 round left for victory.
They caught Singapore off guard. Wherein all 3 teleport at the same time, which made it actually sound like 1 or 2 would only teleport. That's one of the things you can in this game. You can play with the teleporter, making it sound like if you all go at the same time, you can make it sound like there's only 1 person teleporting. When actually it's actually 3.
Indeed. And also there are a lot of tricks also you can use Omen. I like to do is you set it up here and jump backwards, you fall into the teleporter and get onto the other side. There are a lot of things you can do with the teleporter, and sound really matters in this game. And the loud sound of the teleporter is such a pretty big brain play, to say the least. But hey, in a scenario like this, it can be Savior as well. Look at that! Look at Team Singapore, they're so paranoid! They're like, no, they're gonna do it again, aren't they? They're gonna do it again, and they're hiding on the corner right now. This will slow Team Singapore right now. Their paranoia will really cost them in a situation like this. But hey, it is gonna be Infectious right now, holding out in front. Fascinate gonna be looking to lead the charge, but look at that, Mr. Yanlee's already so close to the opposition. Only people could see through walls, but here comes the Dragon Strike, here comes the Hunter's Fury. But oh no, that exposes Gibbo, and Jesse Bash can get that trade.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Sova ult, because if you can pinpoint where the Sova is casting it, and you can just rush him, because him using his bow is very
and it's very telegraphed.
Makes it very open to get shot. Yeah.
And it has like a fire rate of an operator more or less, so you do have that time to run on in. But at the meantime, up on top, trying to play the operator as well. Good crash though from Fascinate, able to survive. Jakama though, looking to make his show yet again. Fascinate staying down below, and will be met by Peepao, who leaps on over. Humi though wasn't covering that angle. We'll get to the counter trade. But Yanni's right now stunned up by the Rolling Thunder. Here comes the push courtesy of Jakama as well as Humi. There we go with the firing squad. Gets so taken. Vital way too far up, but the tripwire is there. Now they will trade it out. They will make sure that the tripwire connects onto Jakama. And this is a last effort. It has to be Vital making it to the end. It's too late. And Team PH with a 13-8.
That was another big ultimate use by Chikama right there, catching both members on site of Team Singapore.
Holy crap, that was really, really close.
And the thing about Breach ulti is, it not only stuns you, but it also slows the fire rate of your weapon.
Yeah, that's a 2-0 right there. And we'll be looking if we actually get a game number 3 going.
Oh no, the best map coming.
Map 3. Yeah. Are they saying yes to no game 3, or are they saying yes to game 3? I'm a little confused. I think that's the proper question, guys. That's the proper question. Okay, up to you guys. It's up to y'all. But hey, oh, it's been fun. Mr. Billy here, bringing in the knowledge as well. What again? When it was next, Haven? Haven's next. So yeah. Map 3, GG. Yeah. If you guys are good with this, then G lang.
Lego.
Like, why not? One more if you guys wanna. I like the adjustments from Team Singapore. I think they're really basically expecting something else from Team PH from the get-go. And if you look at how their tactics work, it makes sense. The Team Singapore is trying to play by like a textbook, and Team PH is like, no, we're just gonna shoot you. We're gonna shoot you as much as possible. And they do just have this natural instinct that their rotations are on point, that they're covering a few things, but you can really see sometimes that it's not as tactical as Team Singapore, who likes to set up with the angles, who likes to set up with just basically the sightlines. I'll start this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking them. But that's the saying, yeah. Because especially on the last side, it was just like Fascinate wasn't really covered in everything. It just dropped down. I mean, for Team PH, it was like they dropped down with Peepao, and then Fascinate just easily shot him. Umi wasn't in position yet, so there is a little bit of that communication sometimes not really panning out. So it just goes to show that it is just all about what the tactics are. And I feel like if Team Singapore is able to bring it to Team PH's game, basically, then they might be able to turn it around and take a map back. If they are able to understand when Team PH is going to do something like this and something like that. They have had 2 maps to do so, and since this is not the best of 3, we are going to do 3 maps. It's basically a show match right now, and as we term it as the PUGS. And but yeah, it's been so cool, honestly. It's been so cool to do this so far.
So I've noticed also the way Team Singapore plays compared to Team PH. The way Team Singapore plays, they hold angles. They what they want is what they want. Their win con is usually to get a pick for free, whereas Team PH actually just wants to run and go for trades.
All about trades, all about getting those frags, and
like they'll peak as 3, they'll peak as 2, wherein Team Singapore is like they'll peak, like Infectious will just peak by himself and either get a pick or get picked.
And it's also very interesting. Neither side has been playing the Raze. I guess if there's a ban system, you're probably banning that character right now for being overtrained.
But honestly, Raze is not very
good in
team-based
base positions. That's very true.
For solo,
it's for the latter. I agree. Also, I feel like the best picks right now had to be Sova and Sage. But I think a very good Sova would be able to really get the reconnaissance that you need very safely.
Sova, Sage, and Brimstone.
Brimstone is pretty essential. Also, I feel. Like how we suddenly show up in voice chat for some weird reason for a little bit. Cypher is, I think Cypher is also more solo play oriented. You can hold the corner and really frag out, that kind of thing. But
no, he's good for defense because he can hold the side by himself.
Yeah, that's true. And if you are gonna be playing Cypher, then you better have a good defensive round. Like overall, in terms of reconnaissance, in terms of info, I'll put Sova as the one above and beyond for that. But I may be wrong though. Like, what do you guys think? So wait lang. Who's on what side? So this
interesting
is
though. Eurus is no longer playing Cypher. He is actually playing the Omen. This is the first Omen of the 3 maps.
Yep. Oh, it's gonna be Omen time here and now. And with the Omen, you can always play those mind games, especially with the global teleport for shadows. We can teleport into your smoke using the shrouded step. But something to note is they do make sound, so people will have to figure out where you are in the first place. But it is free smokes immediately. Look at that. 2 smokes at the very get-go. 2 smoking heroes here between Yanlis as well as Fascinate. And this will cover any kind of rotations that they do have. It's a 1-1-1-1-1 setup here and now between 2 on A, 1 on B, 1 on double door, and 1 on C. But hey, it really is all about coverage. And the first one to have the brawl might have the Fascinate, as it's a double door push from the side of Team PH. Boomy right now looking for the free fire, trying to see if anyone's there. It's gonna be a free plant here. And now Fascinate though, with a kill out the 1. And surprise, surprise, the shots do keep on coming. It's Phoenix looking for the push. Yanli's now gonna get taken down eventually. Fascinate still holding onto the double doors rotation right now. Courtesy of Savior, but he will get blinded by the curveball. Has to get on out. Surviving to live for fight another day also gives a little bit of healing to Fascinate. Wait, push coming to shove. Fascinated right now, going for the shots. Look at that white crosshair. It's fun to see also, like, when you spectate someone, you see exactly what their crosshair is. Oh no, Vital though with the flank. And that's what we want to see from the Jet. Will get caught out, can't go for the dash at any point. Will get taken down. Good headshots though from Fascinate. But surprise, surprise, Humi is still alive. And Team PH again with that first victory on this attack.
Unfortunate for the Jet, wherein she already used her dash at the I'm not sure when she used it, but she already used it. So when she got her pick, she could not get out. She could not run anymore because when you get shot in this game by a bullet, you are slowed. You can no longer run.
Yes, it's like when you get shot in real life, you die. Have you ever been shot, Billy? Have you ever been shot?
Burrito has been thrown at me.
Oh, that's always a good thing. That's for your shame for World Cup. Your World Cup shame. But hey, you know, some of these players actually. So if you guys are familiar with the Overwatch scene between PH and SG, well, many of these names are big time players of the PH and the SG scene. So let's run that again. So Mr. Yuri's of course has been a journeyman ever and ever, playing in multiple contender slots and as well as different open divisions all around. In the meantime, Mr. Fascinate's 2-time World Cup captain, World Cup, not captain, but the first time. Captain of 2019 player in 2016 for Team PH. Here for Vital, he is actually in contenders right now, guys, in the AU scene in Trials, if I remember correctly, ADS2, so a tier 2 player right here. Infectious has also been teammates with Yuri's before and has been in many high-profile Singapore. There we go, people are gonna just tear apart for Fascinates. And Savior is also, if I remember correctly, a really strong player in the SG scene on the supporting role. But on the flip side here for Team PH, Jesse Vash, if you don't know this guy from Overwatch, well, you should know his guy from Dota instead. Big time name, has always been part of the Mineski crew, that's for sure. And really looking to make a mark here on Valorant as well. You know, it really is the greatest hits right now in base of Team PH, in a Team PH setup. But in the meantime, it's Beepao, the brother of Chikama, playing with the rest and just enjoying his time. Beepao gonna catch out Vital, and that is gonna be a takedown there. What else? Who haven't we introduced?
Vash.
Vash. Oh, why are we on sub chat only? Who changed it?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't change it. Is that why? Is that why we had some problems with the chat? I guess we got an error recently.
I thought you made it sub. I thought you wanted it sub chat only.
Why would I want sub chat? Dude, why would I want sub chat only? Like, what the fuck? Thanks, Dinks. Thanks for checking that one out. I didn't notice. I guess it was just.
If I had a sword, I could give you a sword back.
I'll give you a sword back, costume. But really, 1, diba?
Yeah, _1.
Okay, there you go. You have a sword now. But hey. Okay, so that was interesting. Thank you, Mr. Dinks. I didn't notice that either. Maka na-click ko nung nag-ayos ang settings kanina. But hey, there you go with the gunfire already. This Bash coming on the board immediately, a quick push onto B. And Team PH is just going for a run and gun playstyle that again suits their whims. Now here for the side of Team SG+1, they aren't really playing too much in the economy. Yanli's trying to go for a frag, but doesn't get the connection peep out with the Bulldog expertise. On the flip side though, Team PH is not really going for a hard buy as well. They're just using the Bulldogs they had earlier on. It's getting good frags here and there, and straightforward. They were like, okay, we're gonna go for hit and miss strategy. If we get to B, we get the plant, we might be able to take the round here and now. And Team Singapore not expecting it. especially with their lower firepower. Fascinate trying to hide. Fascinate actually gonna get a kill onto one. Jakama gonna go down. Might be an opportunity to go for the defuse, but on the
He has no
outside.
time.
Yeah, I like this position here for Humi. He's on this stage right now. It's just to crash on the Phoenix actually. Trying to get out of dodge. Gonna be meeting a pitch combat. Oh my, the wall bang. The wall bang there takes care of Infectious. And that is another victory here for Team PH.
And unfortunate for Mr. Fasta, he was unable to actually find a weapon. I think he was looking for a weapon as he was walking B to hopefully get a good save, since he did not die to the explosion. But he was unable to find any weapon.
Yeah, like... Wait, why do I think... Oh, parang... What sub-OD mode? Baka na-open one of the moderators must have pressed it by mistake. Because I've never done that before. Weird champ.
Continue to overwhelm them.
Kinda weird champ, but hey, it is what it is. I'll check that next time again. Thank you guys. Okay, so TPH now going on the attack again, straight onto A4 to 1-1 on short for too long. But Infectious with the hot hand again, really showing his stuff with the operator. In the meantime, gonna go for that curveball. Knows the people are there. He comes around for TPH, jumping Peepow, meets the bullet from the operator, but Humi gonna be able to get that kill on and back. Now this will take a while for Furies to rotate as well as Fascinates, and this should give Team PH a little bit of breathing room to get the plan on. So as I wasn't done with the introductions actually. So here as Humi goes for the resurrection. Humi, one of the star players of the Mineski Overwatch crew, was one of the star DPS. Used to play off tank as well. And he's really showing his pedigree on the hit scan. On the high ground though, Yadley's gonna get taken down again. He's shot on the heaven.
Oh.
He didn't get the haste, no Fascinate. Just gonna be blocking him. And Fascinate with a clutch! You have to defuse, man. You have to defuse just to make sure that you will get the recognition that you deserve.
He won't be able to get the up though. It's on top of window.
But hey, it's okay, because he did it. He got the clutch. And he can get the up in behind. He can get that up. He did it. He did it.
He did.
That's the up. Where were we? We're not done with intro. So Jakama Miraculum Overwatch was a really strong part of the scene 2017-2018 as DPS. It's all about Jesse Bash and Gibo, team captain of Team PH 2016. Basically, the team captain then turned into the sub of Mineski Overwatch and the biggest memer all around. So yeah, it's good. This is the Overwatch retirement home, guys. Welcome to Valorant. Welcome to the Overwatch retirement home. What do you think? Retired Billy _1.
This is the Overwatch retirement home, Valorant.
Valorant is the place to be, boys. Valorant is the place to be.
If you like shooting people, Valorant is the place to be.
There are no shields, there's no extreme healing, but there are abilities. There you go, play Valorant. That is exactly, and I'm liking
And
Valorant.
to be honest, most of the abilities, they're all mostly for utility besides Raze.
Besides Raze. Haha. You know guys, abilities won't be able to kill you in this game. Joke lang, we made a hero called Raze. We made an agent called Raze. And right now, the agency of Yanlis is to watch onto C short, but on C long. There are really people there, throws that smoke already exposing his direction. And that will be some coverage here and now courtesy of our Omen. In the meantime though, Humi gonna be looking to go through the smoke. It's gonna be the Omen go for the push, but the headshot will connect. And here comes the orbital strike in response. Humi gonna literally be in the corner, pixel perfect to survive. Counter orbital strike in behind. It's big beams all around. And here comes the side of Team PH setting on up on the C side yet again.
Stim beacon down.
Fascinating getting it back on. All the way from C short. Gonna be tossing out a molly though. Peepow making sure that he is able to get that zone. As the only time he's gonna get that molly in the first place. It really goes to show the ability usage. When one ability is used, there's no getting back unless it is an E ability, unless it is a signature ability to say the least. So though, the rotation here for Team SG, they're only coming for 2 funnels. Infectious gonna be looking to come out from C long, from the T side. But it is gonna be something forced out, because here comes the Phoenix right now. And oh no, Savior gonna get caught as well. Infectious trying to make a play. Vital right now in behind instead on that on the Jet rather. Does get one. People gets the trade on back. And TPH again, another map on the board, another round to their favor.
I still find like the Team Singapore's rotations are a bit too slow, because I mean, if this was another team, I'm pretty sure they would be okay. But against Team PH, I don't think their walk strategy is doing them very well, because Team PH is just running and gunning it.
Bro. Is this really the Philippine scene at its finest? Okay, this is what the Philippine scene is all about, guys. We're the biggest memers in the world, and we have our own playstyle. And apparently, even on this game,
it's working.
It's already showing on, because on to A short we go. Unlike in free cam, we can literally go through walls. and see what's going on. I still think it's very fast though, but whatever. We can deal when we get Gibo. Gonna get one. I still need to find Gibo in the first place. There he is! And he's gonna get an edge shot immediately onto Saver. Good use of the knives right here right now. And the Blade Storm allowing him to get a connection. Double updraft though to get up on top. Still has a Tailwind available as well. Never going to Spike 10. Oh, whipping out 2 smokes. Make that 3. But really covering that entrance. Gibo, another headshot on to Fascinate. And this is just like Genji getting that Dragon Blade on. Now looking to rotate onto the other side. That doesn't know that everyone else is on the other end. Unfortunately, Peep Out gonna go through A short. It is gonna be a meeting of the minds. Humi gonna get that catch yet again. Yanlis with one on back. Peep Out though looking for the trade. Will push on over. Jakama there instead to get the kills. And 1-5 right now. Team PH literally running away with it. So what can Team Singapore do, Mr. Billy? What can Team Singapore even do in a scenario like this? They are down 4
They
maps
need
right
to honestly need to stack 1 or 2 sides. Like, they need to stay together. I don't think their strategy of splitting the team is going to work against this team in particular.
Yeah, it's just like, what's your ping in general here in this game?
Get out of my way!
My ping?
Yeah.
Joke's over.
250.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's really fun that even though we have like 2 squads together, they are all hyping, but Jesse Bash gonna get that kill. And it is gonna be a push here, and now Gibo again into the front line, so really trying to book it.
He walked into the molly.
Jakama! He's able to get the tracking on immediately again. Vital, make that 2 impressive everything for Jakama. Knew someone was going for the flank. And another blow up in the face of Team Singapore. It's just not working out here. And Team VH Squadron absolutely on point right now. You're gonna throw the fire. You already know Team VH is looking to just meme it up by this point. And again, another kill. Jakama always on the board, always so potent, and always able to get those frags. 13 kills here for Humi. Jakama with 4, with 6 rather. Impressive effort here from Team PH, really getting those kills fast in the meantime, looking to really lead Team Singapore as the only one, as the +1 in their roster.
Jakama really knows the possible flank spots that almost any player would usually do. Like, he keeps checking corners or corners where people would actually hide, so that which is very unfortunate because what some of the Team Singapore keep doing is trying to hide in corners, hoping to get a free pick and get a free weapon.
Yeah,
but it's not actually doing well for them.
Smoke's down.
It's not happening. And look at this, Team Singapore is on a forced buy situation. We are halfway past the marker here of the attacking round for Team PH. But look how speedy Gibo wants to go for the push.
Oh, the timing of that wall though.
Beautiful wall, beautiful slow, and he has to stand there. And there you go, Yanlis gonna get the shot on. Here comes Team Singapore right now, going for the sparring squad approach, and it has turned into an all-out brawl here and now. Who says we're playing Valorant? We're playing Call of Duty instead. Infectious right now trying to get through to the other side. The wall is in the way though. Peep Out, the lone survivor, and he's trying to just block at the defuse. Is here the defuse right now? Pros apparently do fake, and Xavier now gonna get taken down. They tried to go for that one, and here comes the other defuse, but this is a big orbital strike. Fascinate gonna get caught, and it's a 1v1 scenario. Can people take the victory? No, Infectious gonna clutch it at the tail end. 8 HP and a dream. Halfway marker there. The parting gift of Xavier, and Team Singapore playing into Team PH's game, and they are able to win it out at the closest area.
That was a great idea by Peepao though, to hold and try to get a pick just so he could get this orbital strike and just, you know, ult the spike. Unfortunate for him though, he ran out of ammo as Mr. Fascinate peaked, so he traded his life as he got the 2 picks.
So unfortunate, and ay nako, what's going on? Yikes.
You know, if this was Call of Duty, pretty sure Peepao would have an extended mag and he could have killed Yuki in it.
What it is Infectious now gonna get that frag on Jesse Vash with the trade. Another quick entry frag here from Infectious, but it just gets immediately neutered by the quick response of Team PH. Put me right now onto the point already, and in the blink of an eye, honestly, it's just Team PH able to get in the way. Now we do see Yanlis teleporting with the Cloak in the Shadows, basically. Get off to the other side. Does have the shotgun, he will get taken down, and they do commit on an ultimate like that when they were in a forced buy situation earlier on. Might have been the best idea, but hey, they had to try. And in an instance like this, it is only going to be Vital against the world. Might be in a safe situation as the Vandal only. Hiding on the side, a full medley of abilities as well. Time though, looking around, Humi. Gonna be still keeping an eye out on CT side. This is pretty much a one fight here for Team PH. Looking to really go up 7-2. And the way this is going, I feel like the only time Singapore might be able to get the momentum back will be on the swap sides if they got a good streak going. But it is similar to the previous matches already, very similar to what we've witnessed so far. And it might end in a 13-7 in a scenario like this.
Well, we have yet to see it because this map is obviously attacker-sided. So Team Stickers still has a chance to turn this around when they reach their attacking phase. They just have to make sure that Team Philippines does not get a huge lead over them before the switch.
That's true, that's true, that's true. And it is what it is, as here comes Team PH right now with the 7-2 advantage. They have so much money in the bank, they have a full stock, and honestly, every single round, the only thing I see them really buying, is, besides dying of course, is those abilities. They're not needing anything. Their comfort composition is to run the 3 rifle, 2 operator approach. And look at that, they're all peeking through mid and will absolutely get nothing, but that is so scary if you are that mid defender. Fascinating right now. Staying on the left hand side, looking to wait things out just a little bit. Meantime, it's still infectious on C doors. And overall, Chikama looking to get that push on with the breach yet again. Chikama has really shown that he really knows how to play this breach. Been studying the angles, studying the walls, and making sure that he can get some really good value. The best breach players, I feel, can really dominate on certain maps. And as you said also, breach is really a pick that can really dominate in certain types of maps and areas. But hey, onto the mid side we go. Team PH, a pretty slow push this time. It seems like they're expecting Team Singapore to do something cheeky, to do something very aggressive, but they're not getting it. So instead, they are gonna try to play it slow, and they will get punished. Yanlis with the shot takes care of Gibbo. Knows that there is a rifle there, but here comes the push. Will Yanlis come on out? That's gonna be the real question here. And now, gets slowed on up. Gonna throw his own smoke in. In the meantime, all the Omen needs to do is look to the left. Yanli's gonna get another kill from the shadows yet again. Chikama though will get that trade, but that is so much value right now, courtesy of the Omen. Still though, it's gonna be an attacker from a different size. Chikama holding close. Here comes the Phoenix right now though. The wall is set on up, and the Orbital Strike on so long. Chikama though able to catch out Infectious, who stands on top of the box. Savior with the counter kill here, and now Bumi waiting on to the right. Sees Chikama get felled in front of him, and it's a Sage versus Sage action, and Humi is the one who stands tall. Another victory here for Team PH, and they are 4 away to secure match points. It's been a fun one, Mr. Billy, and hey, at least I hope we can do this sometime soon. I hope we can do this with a number of different players in both communities, and many communities. I know we have a Valorant PH community right now, but
hopefully we can do this when we actually get Asian servers.
Oh, of course. That's pretty much something that's gonna happen. Like for sure, man. Come on, bro. I think
hopefully they can pump it out.
I have a question for you. I heard that it's gonna be Korea servers first. Oh my god, you actual madman. And here you say you're gonna take so much damage instead. But as I was saying, they are gonna be looking to roll out Korea servers. And if they have Korea servers, would you swap to Korea or would you still play on NA? What would your call, Mr. Billy?
The ping would obviously be better in Korea. The problem is, Korean players are very good.
And also the ping is, the ping is still gonna be high.
Yeah, the ping disparity will still be there, but we'll have more of a fighting chance, to be honest, in Korean server.
Maybe. Or maybe, just sit on some NA kids. Is that the way to go? As Yanlis is fragging out again. Vital right now holding on to window. Seems like though it's an ultimate in play here for Infectious. Going for the run at back onto B. Sees no one though. Good rotation here from Team PH to get on through to the other side. Pipa right now exposing the position, but Infectious already backing on out. A little bit of a waste there. Fascinate might make the decision to crack down this wall. Might go for the smoke here and now. Really tactical play here for both sides. Here comes the smoke though in position. They can't go for the...
They will have a hard time because Chikama has his ultimate. There we go.
The Rolling Thunder coming on through. Bounces! Infectious back! And he has a knife and a dream. Curveball toss on out. There is no time like the present. And there is no time because Chikama, another clutch play with the Rolling Thunder. And good smokes over
just
round
goes to show
as
how
well.
patient Kama is with the use of his ultimate. Like, he waits until he hears a defuse. And he just lets it rip.
So what will you do, Billy, if Garena takes Valorant? Will you just freak out? Big memes.
You know, we'll see. We'll see.
No, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you. I know they already have confirmed. They already confirmed. I'm just memeing you. So they have confirmed that every single Riot game now will be handled by Riot. The only one left will be League of Legends because of the contract in place. And if I heard correctly, they are gonna be setting up Singapore offices for SEA. So yeah, there will be.
No, I just hope that they'll let us change the region of all our accounts.
Get out of my way!
Because there's so many. I know so many players who bought skins for this game. And the problem is like if you can't transfer your account, you know, your money pretty much.
I don't think so. I really
gone.
I think they warned you already constantly that if you do that, it's like, you know, it's stuck there basically as people decide to go for the push. Just Bash right now out of that. So Phoenix Ultimates, and it is a 2v3 scenario. Can Yanleys and Fastnate be the ones to get the clutch out? They have really been the ones to rely on more often than not in this series, but at the same time, not doing too hot. 5-11 here for Yanleys, 8-9 for Fastnate. Compared to Team PH, really good scores on the board, but look at all the smokes blocking our field of few people though. Burning down Fastnate, it's a molly there to connect onto the Brimstone. Just Bash in the meantime, all the way down in hell, gonna be dragging Omen along, and that is another victory here for Team PH. Swapping sides right here right now. Look at that. Seamless transition. It's not as if we did that on the last map or anything, but hey, our overlay is ready to go, and it's Team PH on the left-hand side.
You got the stack.
Dude, we got this prod value right here. If you don't watch the VOD, guys. You'll see text literally show up out of nowhere.
Dear God.
Watch the VOD now. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
So here, I think Team Singapore might be taking a page off Team PH's gameplay and strats, wherein they're all going to push C long, which might actually be met by Team PH.
It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be very, very close.
Oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
It's gonna be absolute demise. And my favorite times are when the two teams.
Oh no,
really
they're
fight.
all holding C.
Oh my God.
They're not pushing. They're all holding C.
This
Oh.
walk gameplay.
Five
This-
shorty.
Guys, sometimes, you know, there is the migration of the
Daks first
mighty
stab.
elephant. Team PH! I love you! I love you so much! This is exactly what I want to see. Okay, whoever
Oh my
shows
God.
up will die. Whoever shows up will die. It's the Shorty Squad in full force. Team PH
God.
executing everyone. Oh, my God. $200 in a dream, and the dream has turned into different guns, different spoils, absolute execution from
Oh
Team PH.
my God.
It's
When
the
you
only-
think that they'd push, they hold.
They did it. They did it. They destroyed the opposition in one fell
Oh
swoop.
my God.
5 shorties and a dream. Team Philippines. What?
They actually lost nothing. They did not
What?
lose
What
anything. They did
what
not
a
trade.
ridiculous thing to do. And
They
you
got
can only
4
see-
for free.
That is the only thing you can see from the Philippines scene. This is like, guys, you should never scrim any Team PH team because they're gonna do shenanigans like this, and they will make you play a
Oh
different kind
my
of game.
God.
It really goes to show, like, honestly, the big members right now for Team PH have been basically the DPS line from Overwatch, putting Hogumi and Jakama together as Gibo literally probably just, you know, watching
didn't
something
see him.
else. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, like, it's been such a good show here from Hogumi and Jakama, and Pipa has really been impressive as well, staying alive in so many instances. Coupled with the fact that, honestly, look at their roster right now. If you look into Overwatch shows, that is 3 DPS and 1 off support. So these are gonna be some really, really mechanically inclined players on Team PH's end. Yeah, I like the stack. I like the stack right now. Humi Jakama, Pipa, Jesse Bash, Gibbo. We'll see if they are gonna be forming a team with each other or something like that. But hey, this is very, very strong. This is very, very impressive right now. And Team PH looking to run away with it, going for some buys. They even have
Let's
a Guardian
crack them
on the
open.
board with 3 of those Bulldogs. 1 SMG though for Gibbo. He wants to go for the push, using that Jets as speedy as possible. Love the overlay design. Dude, I did it, okay. I made it. I made it. If you watch the VOD, Cal, I literally make the overlay from game 1. There's no overlay. I start making it. And then game 2, I start putting it. And then between game 2, I'm just putting all the text and shit. Because, you know, big brain right there.
Game 3 is all that matters.
Game 3 is all that matters. The production value is here, guys. We have the side swaps and everything. We are here. This is the future.
Plus, we got to see one of the best rounds in Valorant history.
You guys gotta clip that shit. You guys gotta clip that shit. Post it anywhere, everywhere. That is just Team PH destroying for Team SG+1, and 11-2 right now. They lose Fascinate already. This is a forced by, and this is an econ here for Team Singapore. Pardon my French. And Saber holding close. And there you go, big wall. Such big plays here from the side of Team PH, trying to play as creative as possible. Really enjoying their time. Using that wall to get up on top, tracking on the board, and a flawless victory. It's match point here and now, but Team Singapore has shown that they can go for the comeback potential and try to trade things out. Can they get this done with all the money they have in the back?
No, they cannot. I don't think they can though, because they don't have enough money to buy full armor and assault rifles.
That's so unfortunate. They might have to deal with 2.9k on the rifle, 400 on the half armor, and a few utility along the way. It really is going to be a difficult situation here for Team SG+1, but they are going to try. So
they're still going. Are they still going to eco? This is the last round.
No, they're going to actually buy a few items here and there. Seems like money didn't update for some reason, but they do have a number of guns already set and done. Xavier, interesting enough, is not playing anything. He's on a Naked Classic. As Guardian here for Yanlis, looking to outsnipe anyone onto C. And I like the strategy here for Team SG+1. They feel like this is the side they can actually get some victories on in the first place. Slow Orb, though, is set on up yet again. Here comes the crack of the fist yet again. And what is that even called on anyway? Chikama looking for a little bit of cover. Peep out, gonna get that frag. The fault line there, all the way through C. And I like the positioning here for Team PH. They put the breach on C. The fault line is going to be very, very strong into that column. Yanlis Infectious, though, getting a few kills back. Exactly what they need to try and turn things around. But here comes the flag. Team PH in behind, going for the backstab. Yanlis going to get one. Spray control is here. Who am I going to get that takedown? But there we go with the flashback. Shotgun is out. Fascinate, though, in behind. 1v1. And it's Fascinate who stands tall, survives at the tail end, clutching it out for Team SG+1.
30 HP.
That was so close. That was so close, but it just...
Need a drop.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Very, very close. Very, very impressive.
Thanks.
But hey, it's been a show and a half here. Hope you guys have been enjoying. This is our last game, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know if we can actually get a few more, if we can get randos in. But this is like the best we can do right now. We have 10, 12 people in the lobby. It's been absolutely amazing. But here comes the smoke right now. Moment there from Yanli's gonna be tossing that one over. Meantime, just bash all the way onto the A short yet again. But he's trying to survive in this brawl. Very ambitious here from Jesse Bash. He's looking for a few frags here and there. Can use the firewall to try and get on, use that blaze. But takes care of Fascinate. Another one bites the dust. Looking for it. He's in the hole right here right now. Make that 3, but Gibbo will just block his fun. And that is now 4 on the board here for Team PH. Yeah, at least
this is not looking good for Team Singapore.
Yeah, this is looking to be game, set, and match. A Guardian and a Dream. We'll see if the Omen can get things done. One headshot! Onto Gibbo immediately. We'll have to deal, though, with the Phoenix into play. In the meantime, Tony hiding on the side. He's trying to pretend he's not there, but that is just too much spam. And victory to Team PH. They will take all our 3 maps in our first PUG session in basically a show match. We call it a PUG, but it's not even through. But hey, it's been a pretty solid time with a 3-0 win there. GG's guys. We should do this again.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
this is a very fun game to watch.
GG, well played. I have enjoyed. $200 in a dream. Thank you. Team page for Valorant World Cup chance. It's fucking clip, guys. We gotta put that. We gotta put that on the socials. I'm just sharing. And put it here. Too ridiculous. Thank you, Daks. Thank you. PH internet is better than SG net. Go with the Mage Crafts, Billy. Is this your other account?
No, that's. I think that's one of the Team PH.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Ilan ping mo? I have 180 ping, Mr. Osh.
I get 250. Ever since the update, like before the update, the first update that they had, I had like 170.
Yeah.
But after the update, I just get 250 all the time.
Yeah, but hey, that was our first PUG session. That was the first time I cast Valorant and had a good time. Mr. Billy here, I thought it was just a meme at top, but has been very, very helpful in bringing in things I didn't really notice as much as possible. And it's very, very helpful. Mr. Billy. And yeah, it's so amazing. It was so impromptu actually. Fan po ako ni Gibbo. Of course, ako rin. Fan po
This
ako
is
ni
nice
Gibbo.
to see the strats, possible strats.
I wish I had it on my match history if I spectated something. I wish I could see so I could look at the scoreboard. Yeah, it's not here. Or is it? Did I win? No. This is my scores. I suck. Don't look at that, guys. I suck. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Still playing. Not too sure. I haven't had dinner yet. Actually, no. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna call it for a while, Mr. Yanlis. Oh. Someone send me the screenshots. Mr. Gibbo. It's Mr. Gibbo here. Can someone send me the screenshots? I want to see the results. It'd be cool. But hey,
What screenshots?
like the thing, diba may scoreboard thing. Actually, no, I can get them because I see them on my side. I can get them from the
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go out here. Just post that video. Yeah, sure. We're gonna be posting this, of course, on the YouTubes, and it's already here on Twitch, so it's automatically saved. That's all. That's it's all about. That's what it is all about. XD. Team PH #1. And the real question, do you know anyone we can raid to toss out Valorant audience to?
Let's playing Valorant.
Yeah, I mean, Janlis wants to play. Mr. Yuris wants to join. Are we still gonna play? Are you guys gonna play?
We
Mr.
can.
Givo. Really, tanong natin party. Play pa ba? Yeah, I mean, Janlis wants to play. Oh, it's me. Shut up, me. I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for someone to potentially raid or something.
Well, the NPC group are all playing Minecraft at the moment,
Okay.
so I don't think there's anyone
Yeah, I can.
that I know. Sorry, that I know
Yeah,
could raid.
Mr. Jikama, not washed up whatsoever.
Whose idea was it? I want to know whose idea was it to do the shorty play.
I have no idea. I actually want to know too. How do I text them? You playing? Wait lang, tanong natin. Play? I can just turn this off since that's the point of the pugs anyway. Nice. Okay, but yeah, I'll actually send you guys over to Gibbo Play soon. Big Gibbo gameplay. I do want to not stream. Yeah, that's all I just want to see. Let's get it low. Boise there. Ano Ben? You? Okay. Tali ka pa, Vash? Or Ats na you? We can play or not.
Okay lang. G.
Game.
Wait lang.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my stream off also. Actually, I'll send you guys over to... Hey Yuri, is he still gonna stream? Mr. Lianlis. Original plan was to lose that route to try out our anti-eco. Okay, so yeah, I'll send you guys over to Mr. Yanlis then, so we can head on out. And that was the first pug ever. That was the first time we casted some Valorant, and I had a great time there. I had a great time with Mr. Billy casting with me. But thank you guys for watching that one, and thank you guys for tuning on. And we'll do this again sometime soon when we get some teams going on. And in the meantime, guys, I'll toss you guys over to Mr. Yanli so you guys can see how bad I am without actually seeing it. I've been on stream for a while, okay, so I'm just like I'm done for now.
Plus,
So,
you're playing on 60 FPS.
yeah, fuck that shit, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Bye guys, thank you for tuning on in, and hope to do this sometime soon.